Okay.
Protein is for real men.
So you guys left off. You found Klondorn. Some spooky shit happened, but you killed him. And then you guys explored the rest of the fortress, ending up in this area all the way to the right, where you guys found basically like the treasure hoard area. You guys just finished looting everything. Now what? Rin and Stans are standing at the door.
Wait, let me find ourselves again.
Standing there picking.
I have you guys as the party token right now.
So, Meds, what is this thing out to the right?
To the right? Where?
Oh wait, yeah. I had pulled the statue out of the chest.
It's a picture of Sunblight, like the outside.
You're talking about like all the way at the top?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just went ahead and revealed that that's what the outside of Sunblight looked like, since you guys would already know that. I was just like, oh,
Okay.
I
I'll show it to you.
lifted the 50-pound statue out of the chest, and I showed it to Tail again, and it didn't do anything. And then I said, hey Malcolm, look at this. Because he was like rummaging through a chest or something.
Oh yeah. Are you here, Sale?
Yeah. Is that all I missed? Because didn't I left at the end of last session, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you basically just missed
Do you look at this
them
statue?
getting treasure.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Alex filled me in too, so I put it all
Yeah.
on my sheet.
Are you looking at the statue that Ash is trying to show you?
Sure.
Alright, well, gotta flip all the way back to these pages. Flipping.
Did I get cursed?
I'm gonna need you to roll me a charisma saving throw.
April Fools. Oh.
Oh. Starting out.
That's no
good.
fun.
So Malcolm looks at the statue and nothing, like he just sees, basically what the statue looks like is, it's a 2-foot tall stone statuette of,
A
did I say the
Demogorgon,
name
right?
before? Okay, yeah. Just making sure I said the name before. Yeah, a Demogorgon that weighs about 50 pounds.
Was it my...
Its eyes glow a little bit when you look at it, but it doesn't seem to like be doing anything to you.
That's a
Damn.
cool statue, Ash. What? Is there something special about it I should be noticing?
Did you not notice that Clifton was paralyzed and Tail was dying after they looked at the statue earlier? I didn't think so.
Yeah, apparently not.
He was too busy rummaging through the chests.
Also, I'm dripped out now, Sale. You know how dripped out I am? I'm wearing a Yeti fur cape with a gold a gold drow mask.
What?
And I got a whole thing of plate armor, but it's like cursed in Charlotte right now. It's on like someone's holding it. I don't know where it is.
I think
Yeah,
Fuzz is holding
it.
it, right? Yeah. And he dropped the tablets to hold it. Yeah, so Alex had said. What is that cape magical? That Yeti cape?
No, it's just for show.
It was laying
Nice.
on this bedroom to the south, like right down here.
Oh, okay. Well, should we start heading back towards town? Or...
Yes, I think we should stop upstairs, talk to Grandolpha, and get the hell out of here.
Yes, I think we've spent more than enough time here in Sunblight.
And our mission was successful.
And very successful.
No casualties.
Well.
I just went unconscious again. It's okay, I guess.
We had 29 casualties, but you're okay.
No, like, big casualties.
Oh,
You know what I
cannot
mean.
say
The people that matter the most to me out of
had
the people that were here.
You had 29 people die. 29.
I wish
Some
it
of
was
those people
30.
were from East Haven.
30. You see what I'm
That's
saying?
pretty messed up, and I don't even know what happened.
I wish it was 31 now. Do you want me to keep going?
I could make it 32 with you in there. How about that?
I'd really love to see you try to kill me.
You want to go? Right now. Come on. Fisticuffs. Come on.
You too, let's...
As I spit out blood on the ground.
Yeah, you're like,
Slow your
what
roll.
hit?
Perhaps we could have a 1v1 at a later date.
Maybe you should.
Right now,
go
I want to
to
get
a
out of here.
Tournament. We could
Anyway.
spar one day.
Tournament.
How about some of that gold that you guys just found? I think you have plenty to split amongst yourselves.
It's time to fork it over.
We only ask for a bit.
What did you do again?
What did we do?
What?
Give him the money.
Yeah,
Some of the money.
each of you can have 10 gold pieces. I think that's
Yeah,
about fair.
10 sounds fair.
10.
Yes, I think that's more than fair for your contributions.
And I'll give them 10 each.
Think of the
Have a look.
possibilities.
Look at Red. Kind of count the coins. There's 19.
No, it is not. It is
That's
20.
19. Look, I'm gonna like slip one into my pocket. Look, 19.
Roll. Give me. Well, you don't have
I
a
can do
sheet.
it. I'll do it.
Just roll a d20.
Whatever.
You probably wouldn't have any modifier anyway.
He rolled it.
I
So,
rolled,
You all
those
very
three.
clearly see him slip one of the coins into his pocket.
we all saw that. So yeah, it's 20.
Ah, shit.
You've never been very stealthy, have you?
No. I'm gonna drop like 3 of the coins. Oh, God. Oh, God.
It's not one for tricks, are you, Rivian? Or,
Who?
he still lives with me. Stans.
Who?
Is that your name? Stans?
Revon was
Yes.
a guy that was with our party. It's a long story.
Yeah, we don't need to get into it.
Sounds like a bitch. Anyway.
Clearly, he's still in my heart.
Whatever. Let's make our way out of here.
Making our way.
Fine.
Making our way downtown.
Where are we going? Where's the?
So are you guys leaving?
My
then?
rendition of it.
Like-
Definitely how that goes.
Are you guys heading out of this room and going back to Grand Alpha?
Yeah, pretty much.
Question mark.
Gandalf.
Okay. Okay, so you make your way out, and then you pass by, bodies and stuff. Anything else you're doing on the way, or just going
I
straight
don't think
there?
so.
Beeline it.
Okay, then you make your way up the elevator. Go all the way over there. Okay, and then you see the 2 Dugar standing guard. They let you in. And then you see Grandalfa and a bunch of the other Dugar in here as well. Ah, yes, welcome back.
Thank you. Our mission has been successful. And I probably have some information you'd like to know.
Splendid. Oh, do go on. What would I like to know?
We had our suspicions. We were told a long time ago by someone that Asmodeus had a hand in what the Duergar were doing. You know Asmodeus, correct?
They all look at each other with, concern in their faces. Yes, we've heard of Asmodeus, of course.
Well, he had an agent under the guise of Klondorn, who was basically manipulating Zardarok and the Duergar that followed him. But we've eliminated that agent and Zardarok himself. So?
Well, originally, Clandorn was under Deep Durera. You're saying that is incorrect. That he was under Asmodeus instead.
Well, yes, he was not a Duergar at all. He was actually a Bob to Devil.
Really?
Yes, he transformed when we started talking to him.
Is there anything else we should be concerned about?
Well, there seems to be a portal to the Underdark down there, so...
Well, more of a tunnel.
Oh, yes.
tunnel,
That's where we
yes.
all came here from.
Now, my question is, do you still want that pathway open?
Yes, that is our only way back to the Underdark, our home.
Okay. Well,
I would appreciate it if it stays as it is.
the last thing that I would like to ask is, we lost 29 of our men down there, and I'd rather they didn't stay here. Do you have any way of getting their bodies back to 10 Towns?
With how we are now, we don't really have the means to transport that many men. But if you would like to come back and take them, then you are free to.
Alright, I'll bring that up when we get back to town. But also, I see 5
Right,
Duergar
the
in this room with us. Surely they could bring some.
Yes, but with what help? You would need carts and caravans and such. We have none of that.
Alright.
Do you expect my men to just carry them, these fully sized humans over their shoulder, fully decked out in armor?
Last I
It would
checked,
be a lot to ask.
Duergar can enlarge.
Yes, perhaps they could just make themselves bigger.
To a limit. It is not unlimited.
So you don't have any carts of any kind here? Not even for mining
What we
purposes?
had has been destroyed
Yeah.
by Zardarok once he started getting a little suspicious. He basically put the whole place in lockdown, but the idiots never even suspected me.
Alright, well, instead of that, then at least you could get all the bodies together so we could come pick them up.
That is something that we can do, yes.
And
Where
maybe
would you
put
like them?
Somewhere cold, maybe that prevent decay as much as possible.
Yeah, perhaps outside. At the base of the steps or something, or at the top of the steps. I don't know.
We can do that, yes.
Alright. Well, have fun ruling over Sunblight, I guess. We basically eliminated every threat in this citadel.
Yes, and we greatly appreciate it, and you will not be seeing any of our Duergar in Tin Towns again.
Good. Not that I don't trust you guys, but the rest of the populace likely doesn't.
Understandably so.
And what kind of plans do you have now? What's your path forward here?
We will just simply use this as another forge area. We will reuse the forge for our own purposes, but they will not involve Asmodeus for certain, and will not involve any Tin Towners or anything about the overworld. We will simply use it to sustain our own people back in the Underdark.
Alright.
Are you gonna
Well-
go back to the Underdark?
Well, this will be another home, basically, for the Duergar.
Wait, why do you not? Why do you'd rather stay here than go back to the Underdark?
Well, there's a tunnel there. You go back and forth, but I will be in charge of Sunblight here on the overworld. But many Duergar's families still live there. I'm sure they would like to visit, as well as do what we can back home.
And that's fair. Make sure to keep an eye on that tunnel, though. So no more Umberhulks come through, or
True.
Quagoth, or
Wow.
whatever.
Dumb drow coming through that tunnel? That'd be terrible.
You don't have to worry about us anymore, but we do appreciate all the work that you've done here.
Well, alright.
And we wish Tin Towns a quick recovery.
Thank you.
As do we. And that's hopefully see no more Shardland dragons flying around. We'll have to cease those kinds of experiments.
You will not. You have my word on that.
Alright.
But if you do, can you make it shoot Shardowin out of its body?
No.
Yeah, actually, what plans do you have for the Chardolin that's left? There was a large
Yeah.
chest of Chardolin downstairs.
We really have no use for it, but since whatever's left over, we will probably get rid of,
Could you put
as
it?
it is
Could you put it with the
corrupting, as you know.
bodies that you get together? That chest?
You want this stuff. For what purpose
Yes.
do you want it? It is corrupting, as you know.
Well, I believe we have a way of getting rid of the corruption, but I'm not sure yet.
I guess we will see what we can do.
And if we discover any good uses for it, we'll let you know.
Thank you very much. Maybe we can work out a trade later on.
Perhaps. Anyway, I think we'll be
Very
off
well.
now.
Safe travels to you all.
Thank you.
Alright, do you guys head out then?
Yeah.
Yup.
Yes, indeed.
Okay. You guys exit the fortress and you see Kapanuk over here, like sitting on the side.
Hello again, Kapanuk. We're leaving now.
Ah, you guys made it.
Of course.
Well, I'm feeling better, so let's get on with it then.
Alright.
Say
Who is this?
goodbye to
Kapanuk?
this Kapanuk. So
Kapanuk.
it's Kapanuk.
Yeah, he's the Goliath that went missing that we were looking for.
Gotcha. Yep. Okay. Makes sense.
Alright everyone, say bye to Sunblight. Goodbye Sunblight.
Good riddance.
Bye,
It's been
Simon.
real.
Bye.
See,
Bye.
see you never.
Okay.
Can't wait to
back
come back
to-
and collect the bodies.
Well, we'll probably just send people. I don't think we'll come back.
Yeah. Whew, it's been a while. It's been a while.
We should devote a whole session to the trek back to Sunblight and then pick up the
No.
bodies. It's a Strand-like game. Like Death Strand.
What time of day would it be right now? About like 1 p.m. or something?
It's probably getting decently later in the day.
Wait,
Yeah.
is Rin and Stans coming with us? Right?
Oh yeah.
Well, they follow you guys out, but and then obviously like there's only like one way to leave. Well, there's two ways technically. But
I imagine we said goodbye and then we just started walking the same direction. Bye.
See you later. As
Okay,
we go the same way.
so yeah, so once you guys like exit the fortress and stuff, Rin will be like, well, I guess this is where we say goodbye and part ways.
I would
would say it's
say.
been fun, but it hasn't.
Yeah, well,
Thank you for the rescue, at least.
I will say that we are likely to become a sort of council for Termalaine in the future, up in 10 towns. If you ever wish to visit, that's where we'll likely be. And it could be a safe place for you if you need a safe place. Both of you.
10 towns?
Yes, it's north of
No,
here.
You know they just call that a city, right?
Well, it's complicated. It's really more of
Well,
like probably 8
like-
towns now.
It's like 2 towns.
I don't
8 towns.
I don't imagine us coming back here anytime soon, but thanks for the offer.
You never know.
Never know. You're gonna
No.
head back to where exactly?
That's classified.
Okay.
It's not actually classified.
Well, I
You
believe you
just
said
don't know.
Luskin at some point, probably there, right?
We'll see where the money takes us.
Well, all right.
Hopefully it pays more than 10 gold.
Hopefully, and don't get
Indeed.
captured by any more Duergar in the future.
What? Wait, when?
In the future, don't get.
Oh no! When
Captured.
did I ask? Actually.
All right,
Oh
fuck
my God.
off.
I'm gonna
Fuck you
clap
guys.
my hands again. Let's go.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Worst cameo in the history of D&D.
I can't believe that by the end of that interaction, I like Rin more than Stans. Never thought that would happen.
As you guys turn to walk
Shocking.
away, Ren is
Shit,
gonna
can I
try to
do?
pickpocket Clifton.
Excuse me?
Excuse
What would the
me?
normal plus be for like a sleight of hand?
-10.
Shut up.
Yeah, I think it's
I don't
a
have her
negative
character
test.
sheet.
It's the dexterity.
Her dexterity is very high.
I mean, I probably would have been pretty fucking on guard considering things.
Well, she's doing it as you guys are turning around, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Fucked.
And my coin purse has always been on, like, the inside of my clothes.
Okay, I rolled her check, so Clifton, give me a...
Perception?
Yeah, just give me a perception.
I'm gonna use my inspiration on this.
Oh my
You wouldn't know
gosh.
to use that, just saying.
It's not... That's a player choice, not a character choice to use inspiration.
16.
You're not gonna like this, but she succeeded even before the pluses.
Fuck
Nice.
off.
Did you get it? Did you get it?
Yeah.
Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go before they
Well,
realize.
alright.
How much is it?
200 gold.
She just took
All
another,
your gold.
let's see, how much would like a handful be? She took like
Pick up,
another
a
10.
gold piece.
This is some fucking bullshit after I already gave them 20 gold pieces.
Get fucked.
Because they're bitches. They're fucking bitches.
Let's go, 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 go. Just keep walking, keep walking, keep walking.
Stop making it obvious.
I just fucking really.
Okay, they walk away. You guys will not notice. So minus 10 gold for Clifton.
Yep.
Okay, so you guys make your way to where the campsite was that you guys previously set up. And you're surprised to see that some of your troops are there, actually.
Oh, hello.
Ah, welcome back. Some of us decided to stay to escort you back. And
Yeah.
the others went back to Tin Towns to let them know what you told them.
Yeah, well, this certainly must have been my army that stuck around. Loyal fellows.
It's a mix.
Well, part of my army at least. Trained you well.
Well, alright. We were successful in everything that we did. Zardarok is gone, and anyone that supported him.
Congratulations. We're all lucky to have a strong party such as yourselves.
We're lucky to have a loyal lot like you. Let's start marching, though. I'm exhausted.
Yes, agreed. And who is this with you, may I ask? Points to the large Goliath with you.
Oh, he's from a Goliath tribe. We were looking for him. He went missing. He was in the prisons in Sunblight.
Okay, as long as he's with you guys.
Oh yeah,
Completely
He's good.
harmless. He's a friend.
The Goliath will kind of like do a little meek wave. All right then. We'll start packing up and head out with you then.
Alright. I'm going to cast Sending to Duvessa Shane now.
Okay.
And everyone can hear this, like this is me saying it out loud.
Mhm.
And I'll say, mission successful. Zardarok, around 40 evil Duergar, and countless Underdark monstrosities slain. Lost some troops. Survivors returning tomorrow. Will return shortly after. Any 10 towns updates?
Okay, so the rest you would hear in your head, or the answer.
Well, I only hear the answer. They all just hear me saying this out loud.
No, I know. I'm saying you would hear the answer
Oh,
in
okay.
your head.
I thought you said you guys.
No, I meant you. My bad. So I'll just copy paste what you hear back. Unless you just want me to read it out loud, because you would just tell everyone. Okay. She would respond with, "That is fantastic news. Thank you. For updates, townsfolk have begun rebuilding. And with council permission, Nerith has volunteered to handle food distribution from the cauldron."
Okay, and I'd reiterate that to everyone. So it seems Nev is a little more trustworthy than I gave him credit for.
He did seem a bit shady, so I'm glad he's proving otherwise.
Maybe if he thinks he controls the food, he controls the people. He could break.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, it is our cauldron, so...
That's
Yeah.
true.
I guess we should get the move on.
Yes, we're not getting any younger.
One of the captains from the armies will go up to Clifton and say, "By the way, did you ever use that TNT that we left behind?"
I did not.
"Oh, okay. We were all kind of waiting to see if there was a loud explosion that happened.
No, and I don't...
We were all
I-
taking bets on it, but
Yeah, there was no need for it. Sadly.
okay." He seems kind of sad.
But it's okay, we could blow something up at some point.
Well, it's more about the bet that I lost, but
Yeah, how much was the bet for?
it was for 5 silver pieces, so maybe not much to you folk, but every little bit counts.
Well, gambling addiction's a real issue, you know, you should take that seriously.
I suppose you could be right.
Here, have 5 of my silver and make sure you don't gamble it.
Oh, thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
Clifton, you're
I
just
won't gamble
enabling
this one
his
away.
addiction.
He was 500
I promise
gold pieces.
I promise I won't gamble this one away.
It's crazy. There's a new house that just opened called Draft Queens, and man, they take all the bets. from there.
We need to make a draft queens when we rebuild the towns.
Dude, it's my casino.
I should be part owner of that damn casino. I spent so much time building that shit.
Anyway. Alright, well, are you ready to head back?
Of course.
Alright. So he'll go off and get the troops ready, and they'll all start packing up, and they'll head out with you.
And then I assume it...
Okay.
I remember it took us like a day and a half or something. Most of the time. Like, we always had to camp halfway through.
Yeah. So since it's like a late afternoon, we'll say that. And which way are you guys going? Are you going this small way to make up some time, or are you going the longer way, the safer, like longer way?
Definitely
Again?
the safer way.
Okay. Okay, so I'll say before it hits nightfall. Well, obviously it's always night pretty much here. But you would be able to deduce that it hits around late night, like right as you guys are crossing the river.
Okay, yeah, we'd set up camp.
Okay. The troops will help you, obviously, set everything up for you guys and yourself and themselves.
I'll create a bonfire in the middle of a magical bonfire in the middle of the camp. Clifton, perhaps you should give us a bit of a song before we go to sleep, if you don't mind.
No, of course. And I'll start playing on my pan flute.
Okay, give me a little performance check. A little cheeky performance. Alright, everyone's spirits seem to lift up a little bit. And as well as the Goliath seems very impressed as well.
Cool. And before bed, I would write out a poem for the next day.
Okay. Does anyone else do anything special?
No, just mingle with the soldiers.
Alright. They all seem exhausted, but excited to return to their families and see what's been happening in the town since they've been gone.
It's good. Yeah, I'll just
How
retire.
long has it been again?
Since you guys have been away from Ten Towns.
It's been like 2 days or something.
Oh, okay.
So I think it'll be like on the third day when you guys return.
Yeah, we left. Yeah, whatever. I'll figure it out. We can continue.
Either the third or the fourth day. Something like that. Okay, so the guards set up a watch schedule for themselves, insisting that you guys don't need to, since you did the bulk of the work in Sunblight. They insist you all rest. And you all get your long rest and nothing happens throughout the night.
Peace.
Yeah, so if we left on day 30, the morning of day 30, we're now on day 33. This is the morning of day 33.
Okay.
Okay, long rest.
Yep. Do your
Poggers.
whatever long rest stuff
Hit
you
the
need to do.
Oh my god,
Button.
those spell slots, give them to me!
And this
Oh
is a
my
normal long
God.
rest too, since you're not in the
Yeah.
fortress anymore.
I have
Nice.
things to use again.
Off to 10 towns. Off to Bryn Shander.
All right, so you guys ready to go then? Everything's good. You guys pack up and
Mm-hmm. And
Head
I
out.
would use prestidigitation to just clean everybody up, make them look pristine for our procession
Nice.
coming back into town.
all right. And by everyone, you
There's-
mean the troops as well.
Yes. And the horses or whatever and the axe beaks that we have.
Mm-hmm. Everyone's looking their best shape.
Sunday's best.
Mm-hmm.
We're heading into church. Finally going to sail to church.
It is Sunday. IRL.
IRL.
All right, so you guys travel, and seems to be relatively quiet. The snow is falling, but nothing that would obstruct your vision or make it impossible to travel. So you guys are able to make it back to Bryn Shander, and by the time you do, I would say it's like probably like around afternoon again.
I'd be playing
Um,
pan flute music very loudly at the head of our procession.
Mhm. Yeah, so you guys walk into town, and you see that people seem to be busy walking around, cleaning things up. Some people have even started building, and you could see that they're hard at work, hammering some wood planks together and whatnot. Some are building like fences, and so it seems like people have started recovery.
Nice.
And they definitely take notice of you all making your way back into town. And some of them will stop what they're doing and cheer a little bit,
What do they say to us?
welcoming back.
Bisa,
the
Bisa,
heroes.
Bisa.
No. They'll just say like, welcome back, Morrow's More, and welcome back, heroes of Ten Towns. And then just like clap and applaud.
Yay!
Stuff.
Yeah!
Everybody clapped.
Woo, yeah!
Clappa.
Please clap.
Alright. Is there anyone in particular you guys are going first, or
I'd probably
are
go
you guys
to-
just heading towards the center?
Town hall.
Yeah, town
Okay.
hall done.
Okay. So as you make your way towards the center, you immediately notice that there are multiple horse-drawn wagons and caravans grouped up at the center of town, with some soldiers that are speaking to Devessa and Markham. Clifton, you would immediately recognize that these soldiers and caravans are sporting the heraldry of Waterdeep.
Of course. I will ride up to them on my axe beak.
I have a picture.
The fuck did I name my axe beak?
I don't know if you renamed the new one.
I gave it a new name, but I don't remember what the new name was.
That's what the Waterdeep heraldry looks like.
Oh, Hardtusk. That's right. I named it after that guy.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
it's an interesting emblem.
Yeah, I would approach whoever. I guess you said Duvessa's there, right?
Yeah, Devessa and Markham,
The sheriff.
yeah, the sheriff is there as well. They're both
Yeah.
speaking to one of the soldiers who looks like he's in charge.
Yeah, I would definitely go up to them. Do I recognize the soldier himself or herself?
You do. You recognize him from one of your father's like right-hand mans, basically.
Let me ask a DM's favorite question. What's his name?
My mains.
That is up to you, since he's in your backstory.
Hello, Duvessa, Markham, Todd. How are you?
Todd.
Todd.
Last name Grover.
Before
First name Sweeney.
Duvessa and Markham even say anything, Todd will turn to you and be like, "Ah, Clifton. It's been a while. I didn't expect to see you here."
Indeed it has. Why wouldn't you expect to see me? I'm the one who sent for you.
True.
Yes, well, your father
good point.
told us that you might not, Anyway, so we're here as you instructed, and
So awkward.
we brought supplies.
Oh, I thank you.
You see in the caravans and wagons, they're sporting like mini
What?
like town building materials and such.
Is it like a considerable amount? Why do you keep like fucking like falling on your desk? That's what it sounds
Do
like. Yeah, we keep hearing like a bunch
Oh,
of thudding sounds.
There it
that,
is.
like this.
Mhm.
Oh, that's because I'm adjusting my mic.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't know that you could hear that. I'm just so upset that you're asking me questions. It's not as much as you were maybe hoping for, but it is enough that you think it'll still be greatly appreciated by the town. But you think there could have been more.
Well, thank you for the supplies. Do you think that you could stay for just a little longer and send these up to Termalaine? And I say this in front of Duvessa and Markham.
Send what? The supplies?
Is that Duvessa talking?
No, the Todd.
Yes, the supplies.
Well, we were instructed by your father to just drop them off in the closest town and then be on our way.
Well, as you can see around you, Bryn Shander seems to be doing quite well. They're able to rebuild. Termalaine, I believe, is almost decimated. And it's not that far.
Roll me a persuasion.
Hey, that's my minimum.
Nice. Well, I would say it would be up to the leaders here of Bryn Shander what they would like to do with the supplies.
Why would
You're
you leave
looking
it
at
up to
him.
them?
We're the leaders now.
He gestures to Duvessa and Markham.
It's more of a council now. We're doing a bit of decisions by majority rule. It's not we like to. We're not going to delegate to one person the decisions for the whole of Tin Towns, right?
Well, yes, but also, Malcolm, remember that we're not speakers yet.
Of course, we're not speakers,
Well-
but we could speak into the for the issue.
Duvessa will speak up. I have actually personally spoken with the people of Termalaine while you were all gone, and they have come together to unanimously decide to bypass an election and elect Maros Morn as head of the town.
What?
So if you are all still willing, I believe that Termalaine would be glad to have you all.
Of course.
Yes, yeah, I knew that was going to happen, so that's why I was.
Now, Devessa, do you believe that you need these supplies here in Bryn Shander, or would it be more apt for Termalaine?
Well, I would say that maybe we could use some of the supplies, but I do believe that this wouldn't have happened at all without you. I don't see why most of it couldn't go to Termalaine to assist in your rebuilding process.
See, Devessa, this is why you are the best speaker of these towns.
No need to flatter.
So we could keep some of the supplies here and take the rest to Termalaine. You heard that, right, Todd?
Yes, I heard that. Thank
All right,
you.
off you go.
He looks kind of angry and upset. But he'll turn to the rest of the troops and say, "Well, you heard him. Off we go." And they'll all also kind of begrudgingly start to pick up their supplies again and start to march.
Off we go.
Todd's always been so loyal.
Shut up.
Seems like a stand-up guy.
He is indeed.
I could probably
Well,
spend less time with him, though. Wouldn't complain about that.
Devessa Shane will speak back to you guys and say, "Well, I know the basics of what happened thanks to your sending spell, Clifton, but maybe we could all take some time to recount everything that happened, and because I'm sure everyone here would like to know."
Of course. Are we having a meeting, or would you just want to talk now?
If you would like to step back to the town hall, we could all, by we all, I just mean me and Markham, have a discussion. We don't have time to gather all of the council, and I don't believe that there will be much to vote on or anything. So, next council meeting, I'm sure you'll inform everyone about what happened.
Mm-hmm.
All right, this way then. Markham will bow and then kind of start leading the way. So you guys go back to the town hall then and
Yeah.
do that? Okay.
Dismount our axe beaks and tie him up.
Okay.
Yep.
So you guys will step in and go into Markham's office that you were originally in before. And I would assume you guys will kind of just relay the events that happened. We don't have to go over all of it, but is there any standout things that you would say?
I would like to read my poem for everyone, and
Oh. Please be our guest. Okay. Read along.
Okay.
alright, I've named this one the Foolish Tyrant. Zardarok, attempted tyrant of Icewind Dale, murderer, kinslayer, and fool. Thought to be serving a greater cause, but was simply a devil's tool. Asmodeus, lord of oppression and lies, his machinations had just begun. And though this threat was immense, Maros Morn and 10 towns won. Through a score of fungal beasts and 20 duergar, through a giant chittering hulk and a demon donned with barbs. Heroes of 10 towns laid down their lives to secure a future bright. Their aid was truly instrumental, ushering a new era for 10 towns and Sunblight.
Thank you, Clifton.
Clap up.
It's just
Clap.
phenomenal.
Clap. Snap, snap, snap. I mean,
Of course, of course.
That was indeed wonderful. They would definitely question you more about the Asmodeus stuff that you mentioned.
Mm-hmm.
Do we know why he has influenced the Duergar at all?
Probably just another way of trying to exert his power.
Do you think that they will come back for Tin Towns? Is this something that we should be worried about?
Asmodeus, possibly, but the Duergar, no. We eliminated everyone that was aligned with Zardarok. So yeah, I think we're good.
But as for Asmodeus,
Well, he is one of the most powerful demons of the Nine Hells, so I'm sure he'll pull some other stuff.
Markham will speak up and say, what could he possibly want with a place like Icewind Dale and Tin Towns?
I don't know, but as far as I can tell, it seems to be a hotbed for activity. Between the Frostmaiden, Asmodeus, Levistus. You're right in being curious why this place of all places would be the one that they fight over.
Yes, I agree. I wonder if there's something that they're after.
Perhaps it relates to the Chardalin, considering the Duergar kept coming here amongst all these towns in order to get it. I'm not sure.
Do we know anything more about this Chardalin, and perhaps where it came from, and why it corrupts the mind?
I think that is mostly unknown. Right?
Yes, we still don't know.
The remaining Duergar are similarly cautious around the power that the Chardalin holds, so...
Even the Duergar are wary of it.
Yes,
Indeed.
but we do have one Duergar that thinks, or has done in the past, removed this cursed quality from the Chardalin. So we're going to do some stuff with the Chardalin with him, and see what we can find.
That would be good, but I have to say, I'm still a little concerned, as I doubt you can truly rid all of the curse of this Chardalin and find all of it. I'm sure there's still plenty out there.
You're very right. But if we try to figure out what's going on with it by removing the curse, maybe we can figure out more about how to fight against the curse, how to, I don't know, remove Chardalin's problems from the world.
I would hope so. Do you think you know anyone who would have that knowledge?
Probably just the Duergar that we were talking to, this blacksmith that we were talking to. He came back ahead of us, I believe.
Perhaps
Well,
the Frostmaiden
please let us know if
herself?
you find anything.
We will. Oh, another thing. We lost 29 brave fighters. It's Sunblight.
Yes. As some of the troops have reported to me, sadly.
They put their lives down for the greater good. It's only fair that we assemble some kind of troop to go down to Sunblight and retrieve their bodies. And give them a proper burial, you know?
I could agree with that.
Sunblight's completely safe now, and we've organized... Grandalfa is the new leader of Sunblight. She's very old and poses no threats. She was very cooperative. You could retrieve the bodies from her.
You have full trust in this Grandalfa, even though she is a Duergar.
I do. She was the one that helped organize the coup against Zardarok, who was obviously very evil.
Fair. Well, we might, after some rest, of course, ask the troops that came with you to go back to retrieve the bodies, because I'm sure many of the grieving families here would appreciate that.
Wagons in tow, of course.
Yes, yes.
And there's also
That's
probably a crate of TNT to pick up, and a crate of Chardalin that will go directly to Termalaine.
You see Duvessa writing this down.
Hmm.
All right. That shouldn't be too hard as long as the troops are up for that trek again, but they've been there once before, so if anyone would, I believe that they would be willing.
Hmm.
Anything else that we should know about?
I don't believe so. Shortly, in a few days, we'll be leaving to go to the Akhenathi. Nope. Which is the tribe? I'm scrolling. The Thun-Laka-Laga tribe.
Laka laka.
Laga laga.
There's a tournament going on there, and we have
Waka
someone to
waka.
return to them.
Waka flocka.
Oh my god. Oh, okay.
Metro Boomin' Blade.
You mean those brutes in the mountains?
Well, I'm sure they're not all brutes.
And the encounters we've
Yes, they're
had with the
nice.
Goliaths have been downright pleasant.
Every
Yes.
Goliath we've run into has been very simple and nice and kind.
Well,
Maybe
what
it's
you
an
do
act.
next is up to you. But just know that the people of Termalaine are counting on you to help with the rebuilding process, so I would
Yes,
focus some of your time there before you head out.
that is definitely what we're doing first.
And also, I mentioned this in the message before, but Nerth has taken control of the cauldron and is organizing trade throughout all of the 10 towns. For free, of course. So that's why we all agreed to it. So if you need any food in Termalaine, please organize that through him.
Oh, we'll be taking the cauldron back to Termalaine.
Oh, well, I don't know if he would be okay with that, but I guess you can take that up with him.
What? Duvessa, tell us, how do you feel about Nerth?
I shouldn't speak ill of any of the speakers.
So you don't.
I am the head of the speakers after all. I should not do something like that. That is a low thing to stoop to. So
Every
I'm not
parent
speaking.
has their favorites and least favorites. Feel free to speak about it.
I'm sure you can make your own opinion of him.
Oh yes, he's shit. Now, what's your opinion?
Oh, that was harsh. I think that he genuinely cares about his people. However, how he accomplishes that may differ from some of the ways that the other speakers will go about such tasks, but I think overall he still cares about the people of Targos, and that is all that we care about.
But my question is, does he care about only the people of Targos, or does he care about the people of 10 towns?
In all honesty, all of us speakers are committed to our own towns, and we basically let the other towns figure out what they want to do. Otherwise, we would just be one large city. But no, we are 10 towns. We have separate policies and separate ideals, and how we run things.
Including human sacrifice.
Including human
True.
sacrifices, yes.
Speaking of, where are we at on that? I know the Frostmaiden gave us an amnesty period. Are we returning to the sacrifices soon?
We will be returning to that in a couple weeks' time, yes. We will hold another lottery. I know this is not what you'd like to hear, but as I stated before, we all have our own ways of handling things, and you can do whatever you would like in your own town.
I just don't know that we have the people to sacrifice. You know, we've already lost so many. How can we afford to lose more?
I agree with what you're saying, Malcolm. However, we will only lose more, if not everyone, if we do not appease the Frostmaiden herself. And we all have our own ways of doing that.
My question is, for these lotteries that deal with human sacrifice, are the speakers in these lotteries, or are they exempt?
Everyone is within the lotteries. No one is exempt from them.
Has a speaker ever been sacrificed?
Not to my knowledge, no.
Has a higher up ever been sacrificed?
I do not know exactly what happens in the other towns, but for here, I don't believe so, no. But it is fully
Interesting.
fair and random.
Oh, yeah.
I can assure you that.
And who pulls the name?
Yeah, who's pulling it? Who's making the drawing?
It is not one person every time. It is whoever we appoint that day for the duty out of the guards, out of the forces. One of them will do it.
I'm sure that the way you do it is above board, but the way that Targos does it, I question.
Oh yes, they simply stop the count.
I cannot speak to how they do things, and again, that is up to the speaker.
Don't you think there should be some baseline of consistency between the 10 towns?
Look, Marosmorn, I understand where you're coming from. However, this is how we've done things around here, and we ask that you respect that at least.
All I'm saying is that we should have an electoral college, that's what I'm saying.
Not really a democracy, it's
That
more of a
sounds-
republic, you know?
That sounds like it could get complicated, and simply we have found our way of making things work here, and that is how we're going to do it.
It's very
Again,
simple.
you may do what you wish in your own town.
Alright, well thanks for the conversation. Is there anything else, Defessa?
I don't believe so. I think that is everything. And Markham, I trust that you will arrange the collection of our lost soldiers back at Sunblight, as well as any supplies that they also asked for. Yes, ma'am, I'll work on that right away. Markham replies. All right. I assure you know your way out.
Yes.
We do indeed.
All right, have a great rest of your night, and thank you again for everything you've done for 10 Towns.
We would probably go to where our cauldron is now.
Go pick it up.
Okay, well, according to her, that means it's in Targos.
He took it to Targos?
Yeah,
Oh, I thought he was distributing. Wow.
from
I-
Targos, he is distributing food.
I thought he was in Brinchander. But
This guy's a bitch. We gotta go kill him.
Yeah, we'd go to
it's
Targos.
on the way to Termalaine.
Anyone have anything they want to do in Brinchander?
There's nothing really to do here.
Was it anything
Yeah.
to do?
Yeah, I don't
Oh, it
think there
is-
was.
Nah.
Yeah, it is starting to get a little bit late, though, so just for the heads up of a time.
How late? Would we be able to go to Targos and come back to Brinchander, or...
It would probably be like late, like pretty late night by the time you got to Targos. If you still want to make that trip.
I don't want to stay anywhere near Targos. But this is important, so I kind of want to go to Targos.
Okay,
We just go in
Everyone.
the morning.
on that page.
Also, on the way, I would want to cast Sending to Pavu.
So wait, just to clarify, are you guys all wanting to head out right now, or are you sleeping for the night first?
Uh,
I mean, I guess the cauldron will be there. Like, I don't think there's...
There's not much.
Yeah, we could
stuck
rest, I
in the-
guess.
Okay.
I'd rather not be stuck in Targos for the night.
Yeah, same.
yes.
All right. So you guys will find a new inn, because the inn that you previously stayed in is destroyed. So you guys managed to find another inn in Brinchander and stay the night.
Okay. Before
you
we go to
gonna-
sleep...
Yeah, go on.
I would have done it. I didn't realize it was getting so late. I would have done it, like, midday to
Oh,
cast
okay.
this. But, yeah. I would have cast Sending to
I mean-
Pavu.
I was gonna say you could also do it on your way to Targos as well if you would rather do that.
I'd rather save the
then-
spell slot.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay, we could say that you did it earlier, like right before you got into Brinchander or something.
Yeah, I was gonna do it, like, once we were, like, kind of settled in Brinchander. Whatever, it doesn't matter. As long as he can hear it.
Yeah.
So I would say, recovered Kabanuk from prison in Sunblight Fortress. He is alive and recovering with us in 10 Towns for some time. hold off tournament until next message.
All right, and you hear a response back, a very loud response back originally, so I'm not going to shout it as loud as it would be, but he would respond back, "That's great! I will let the old goat know, and she will surely ready a grand feast for you all. See you for the tournament."
Okay, I tell that to everyone. And Kapanook. Kapanook's like still just with us, so
Yeah, I was going to ask about that afterwards, like what you would suggest he do, but if you did it, yeah, while he was with you, he would respond back to you and say, yes, I'm sure she would prepare a grand feast. That sounds like something she would do.
I feel like they would do a grand feast no matter what.
Probably by grand
is a
feast he
grand
means
feast.
greater than the average.
Better than
Of
a good
course.
feast.
I wonder how big a grand feast for Goliaths are for us. The grandest feast.
The grandest feast of them all.
Can you eat that much?
What?
I don't know,
What?
are you asking me or?
I was talking to Malcolm.
Okay.
I mean, I have a fair appetite. I don't know. I think it's fairly normal for a fellow like myself. Are you
Yeah, you
commenting
are
about my
quite big.
weight?
You're looking great.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
All right.
Tatarga!
So as you guys stay in the inn for the night, the Goliath would ask where he's staying.
We'd
Oh,
get
you
him a
can sleep
room.
with Ash. Don't worry
Oh.
about it.
Oh,
What?
Sorry, what did you say, Clifton?
Huh?
We'll just get him a room.
Oh,
You don't want to stay with me. I talk in my sleep.
alright,
Very
we'll get him his
disturbing.
own room. Fair enough. He's a large man.
the innkeeper will say that due to the damages and such, like in the whole of the town, many people are staying in the inn for shelter while their houses are being rebuilt, so there's not very many rooms available.
Okay.
So he suggests you guys
We could just get
bunk
one
up
room.
together.
Yeah, we'll have one room for the 5 of us.
He'll look at you guys like, okay. You think you can all fit in there?
Yeah, we'll fit. I get the bed.
Who's paying for this?
Yeah, here's... How much would the room cost normally?
I think I've said like 5 silver in the past or something.
And I'll give you a gold piece instead.
Oh, thank you very much, sir.
In these trying
Innkeeper
times.
The innkeeper will be
Build
very excited about that.
Back better.
My gold purse is feeling a little light. Yeah, whatever.
Perhaps you should count all of your coins to see if you have exactly what you thought you had.
I don't keep track of that. I
200.
don't know how much I would have had, or...
244.
Oh well, I count my gold every night. Just to make
very
sure
therapeutic.
I didn't lose a coin
If-
along the way.
If I had to guess how much was in my coin purse, I'm just gonna hold it up and just feel it. I'd say about 494 gold pieces or so, something like that. Are you guys good at counting like that? It's a skill of mine.
I don't know. I'm gonna hold up
Very
my gold
precise.
purse. Somewhere between 20 and 20,000.
Now that is less precise. Tell you what.
What about you, Malcolm? Oh, you
I
count
d-
yours.
I just told you I
don't
count mine every night. I have exactly 208 gold pieces and 13 silver pieces.
Damn, you're kind of poor.
Yes. And your point, that's why I have to count it.
You were never good with money in the first place, though.
How
Yes, it
embarrassing
enters
to
my
be
wallet
bad
and
with money.
exits just
What?
quickly.
It's so embarrassing to be bad with money.
Oh, true. I fully agree.
I must be frequently embarrassed.
Just spending willy-nilly, it's so embarrassing to do that.
Yes, I agree.
Just the shiny new thing that catches your eye.
Anyone
It's
that
so
looks
stupid.
at Clifton's gold purse would see that it's very clearly smaller than both of yours.
Just embarrassing.
Mine's fucking filled to the brim. I gotta use it. I need to go to Termalaine.
Alright, well, off to our one room.
We can invest into our town now.
It is quite cramped in there, and there's only like one single bed.
Clifton will just jump into the bed.
Alright, well, that's fair enough. I'll find a spot on the floor, I guess.
The Goliath is already asleep in one of the corners.
Ash, you better get comfortable.
I'll just like go against the wall and like sit against the wall and try to fall asleep like that.
Yeah, I'll sleep in the other corner, I guess.
Is the floor comfortable?
It's more comfortable than
It's
the
cold.
ground outside.
We do have sleeping bags too.
We don't have like a bonfire or fire.
I'm not gonna make a fire in the middle of the
We are
night.
indoors.
I don't know. It doesn't mean it has to catch fire. What about dancing lights? This area.
I think it's gonna warm you up. But,
Okay, it's now it's bright in here and not warmer at all. Perfect for sleeping, cold and bright.
I love it.
Okay. I'm trying to think what Tail would do in this situation.
He'd probably just sleep
Set,
in
like,
his sleeping
20
bag.
alarms, 20 traps, 20 alarms.
Oh yeah, he'd set up whatever he always sets up.
Okay. I'll say that he sets up his little alarm at the door, whatever it was that he does.
Ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling.
Oh,
And he
Just
tries
sleep on
to-
top of his
He tries to
familiar.
claim a spot. Alright.
Oh wait, I have my cape. I'll just use that as a blanket. I'm not cold anymore. It's good.
Nice. Yeah, it's very warm actually.
This
You
is
almost
amazing.
get like a little hot, and like once you like bundle yourself in it.
That thing is probably huge. It's a Yeti hide.
Okay. So you guys head off to sleep for the night.
make sure everyone takes another long rest.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
For all of us who, besides Clifton, who did nothing with our sheets. That needs a long rest at least.
For
I
the
guess
hit
I'll
hit dice.
Get more hit die back in.
I think all the hit dice should be refilled now.
That tops me up, yep. Good point, good point.
Locked up.
However,
Oh.
in the middle of the night, Tail's alarm is gonna go off.
Oh shit, should we not have hit the button?
Huh?
Do we still get the long rest or
I'm gonna say no.
okay, let me
Because
reduce
this
my
is
spell slot
this is
then.
gonna wake you all up very
I didn't have
aggressively.
one less hit die. This is bullshit.
His alarm's gonna trigger in the middle of the night, and you'll all wake up with a start. Like, you guys are obviously very close to the door. It's a very small room, and you're gonna see very quickly someone like in like all black just like disappear from like the door, like run away.
Oh my god, the door was
Oh,
like
the door-
open?
It was open.
Yeah,
Can I chase?
Yeah,
you can.
I'd be behind right
I'm
behind
chasing.
Ash.
I will follow as well.
I'm fucking sprinting, mate.
Do we still
Okay.
see the person?
Since Ash spoke up first, I'll have him do like a athletics check
Yeah, that probably makes sense.
to try to like.
Oof.
So you see the guy in front
Wait,
of
I'm
you.
gonna lucky. Wait. Can I lucky?
Yeah.
Sure.
Why not? 'Cause I don't want to know the outcome.
Nice.
That's much better.
It's a little better. All right, you sprint out the door and you see this person in like a hooded black cloak. They're holding a dagger in their hands and they're sprinting as fast as they can away from you, but you are simply just faster. You tackle them to the ground.
Oh, buddy.
And by now, as he tackles him, I would probably be just getting out of the room, just like, huh?
Yeah.
A little
Wait, so
dazed.
we're outside? Or
You're out of your room, but
It's
you're
in the
not out of
hallway.
the
inside
inn. Yeah,
still?
you're still inside the inn.
Can I put
Well,
his foot
let
down?
me go. Let me go.
What did you want? Why are you opening doors? What are you looking for?
I'm not telling you anything.
Why does his voice sound familiar?
Yeah, what?
Well, I mean, I can only do so many
mascot.
voices too.
Oh, okay.
So don't get sus of it.
Okay.
Matt Mercer? What the fuck?
And by now, I think I'd be
Are our
approaching.
friends here? Or can we?
Yeah, by now everyone starts approaching, as he's like trying to struggle to get out of your grasp.
What's going on here?
Who is that?
Nothing.
Ash?
He's not saying
I
anything.
came in the wrong room. My bad. I'm sorry for
Why do you have a
disturbing all.
dagger? You're holding a dagger. I don't think you just slipped into the wrong room.
I always carry it with me for protection. You see,
That's
there are
stupid.
many thieves
Tell
out
us
at
the
night.
truth.
Who said
You don't
Slap
know
him.
I'm lying.
I'll slap him. I'll slap him. Tell us the truth.
Tell us the truth.
Not telling you anything.
Were we there the 6th? Where is she?
I'm gonna put my hand to the side of my head, and you'll see like a purple energy at my forehead, and I'll get right above him, and I'd be like, I'd recommend you tell us the truth. I'm not casting
Suggestion?
anything. This is like, no. This is.
Bluff.
It's me about to cast Psychic Lance, pretty much.
I won't do it. I can't.
You can't or you won't.
I'm gonna cast Detect Thoughts on him.
Oh,
Thoughts.
And pry deep.
can you ping that? Let me see how that works.
So basically, I think just for free, he gets their very
Oh my God.
surface level thoughts.
Sorry.
So like,
So long.
he gets whatever thoughts are happening in their brain right now, and then
Like,
he can probe
let's
deeper with a saving throw.
I was gonna say, like, is there no throw to do that?
The
Just
the surface
initially do?
thoughts, yeah, the surface thoughts. There's no saving throw.
Okay. Then the surface thoughts you get, Malcolm, are just I can't have him find out about this.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna pry deeper.
Okay, what saving throw is that? Is it
Wisdom.
wisdom? Looks like yeah.
Wisdom.
DC
The
15.
target must make a wisdom saving throw. And you don't have to make any throw, it's just the target.
Nope, just
Yeah.
the target.
Okay. He passes.
Fuck.
Got 19.
Okay, so he knows that
Yeah, he knows
Malcolm
I
tried to probe
get into his
deeper.
brain.
Stop it, please!
Yeah, this
You
guy's
can't know anything.
he's hiding something. Well, he just told us that he's hiding some things too, so didn't tell much. That
either you tell
are
us
you
what's
looking for us? Us? Specifically? Can you tell us that?
He doesn't say anything.
either you tell us or you die. It's as simple as that.
I would rather die here.
Someone
And
get
what
me
would
a
happen
crate.
otherwise?
I'm gonna behead this man. Throwback.
Okay, well, I guess this is how it's gonna be then. I'm gonna go retrieve my crossbow, and I hope that you have some time to think about what your final moments will be like.
Alright, let's tie him up, I guess.
My mind won't change.
Why?
I told you before. I'd rather die here than what would happen otherwise.
Okay, well, how about this? We're not going to kill you. We are going to publicly announce that you are trying to assassinate Morrow's Morn. Because that's what it appears as.
Maybe you could be the first.
Then
human
I die either
sacrifice.
way.
Well, then we'll tie you up anyway, see if your mind changes. I know you said it won't, but I think Tail would probably tie him up
Okay.
while Ash restrains him.
Yeah, he'll do it pretty easily.
And we bring him back to our cramped little room.
Did we recognize him at all?
No.
What, is he like just a person, like a human?
Yeah.
Is he wearing anything that would signal his affiliation with anyone?
You can give me an investigation check.
Not perception?
No.
That's bullshit. Oh,
Oh.
fuck you.
Oh.
We did it, boys. Boys.
I'm also going to ritually
We
cast
did it,
detect
Joe.
magic.
We did it, Joe. You're gonna be the next president of the United States, Joe.
Dang.
I'm gonna say
That
that
little girl was me.
that now that you see him, like now that you're like getting a better look at him, the clothing and dagger and like everything that he has on him reminds you of the other attempt at assassination that you had before.
We had an attempt at assassination
When
before.
was that? When was
Yeah.
the other one?
Were
You
we
guys were in Lonelywood.
were we awake for that, or did only Tail find that out?
You guys were in Lonelywood when you guys were staying at that inn.
What the
I
fuck?
wasn't there. I don't remember.
I literally don't remember this. That's crazy.
Aw.
Yeah. Same thing happened. The alarm went off.
Did
and
we know
you guys
who-
chased him? And
He got away?
no, I think you got him. I'm trying to remember exactly what happened, but I think you.
Did we know who
Oh, I
was
think
doing
you
it?
turned him over to the guards. That's what happened.
Do we know who he was working for?
I don't think so.
Damn it.
But you just recognize that it's similar style
It's-
and clothing and everything.
I don't know who.
But there's nothing that would
Us?
indicate where they would come from or anything.
Weird.
Alright, here's the deal. We know that you're scared of whoever sent you to do this. I have ways that I could get you to protection. You could live and tell us this information, and be protected from whoever hired you.
How would you hope to do that? You don't know who you're against.
Well, I mean, a caravan of stuff from Waterdeep just came here. I'm sure you could tag a ride back with them. And live your life in Waterdeep away from all this.
Well,
It's a new start. We can offer you
it wouldn't
something
just be me. It's my family as well.
different. Perfect.
You could also tell us this information, and we won't tell anyone that you're the one that told us. I don't even know who you are.
He would know.
He. Is this Neff?
He? Oh. What's his face look
Told
like?
you, I'm not telling you anything.
Yeah, but how did he react when I said Nerth?
Yeah.
You can give me a perception check to that.
Probably insight, right?
Yeah, sure.
God damn it.
Can I roll
Just
insight?
stone cold face. No.
Oh. I think it was Nerth.
Not saying another word.
What do you say we just perhaps
What was
Hand him over
Nerth
to the
doing over
guards,
in
or-
Lonelywood?
hang him in the town square?
How about this? We don't need to talk about who hired you, who you're working for. I want to know more about you. What about your family?
He doesn't say anything.
Think he might be done talking.
Collective sound of everyone thinking.
Doesn't that helm of yours have suggestion on it? I know it didn't work the last time we interrogated someone, but it's worth a shot. Malcolm?
I'm sorry. I had to text.
What is texting?
I asked if that helm had suggestion on it. I know it didn't work last time we interrogated someone, but...
It does, but I have to have the link with detect thoughts first.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. I'm gonna double check right now. Yeah, while focusing on a creature with detect thoughts, you can use an action to cast suggestion. Yeah, I mean, in theory, I could just try to detect thoughts again, but it only requires an action. Doesn't appear to have a number of uses. The only
What's
number
his
of
dagger look like?
I think that's kind of.
Oh yeah, I also said I cast detect magic. Is there anything magic on him?
No, there's not.
Okay.
There's just a normal
He
dagger?
literally seems like just a normal dude with just
Why
a
would
normal
he be
dagger.
sent to kill us? Like he could actually try to murder us? No way. Don't you think that maybe you were sent to die? If your goal was to kill us? You think you could kill all 5 of us? Even if you have the jump on us, that's never gonna happen. Why would you be sent to kill us? Can you respond?
I'll say that also with your investigation check, you did see that there was a slight bit of like poison on the dagger,
Okay.
but he doesn't respond to what you said.
Still wouldn't be enough.
Alright, how about this? Didn't want to have to do this, but I'm assuming that Nerth sent you, because I don't imagine we have any other enemies. I have a spell I can cast right now to talk to Nerth, and I could tell him we caught the assassin that was sent after us, and that Nerth should probably kill this assassin's family, since the assassin failed so poorly. So, I kind of want to do that right now, unless you tell us exactly what happened.
Agreed.
Choose your family, or this information.
You're just making me think.
That's fine.
Give me a... You're trying to intimidate him right now is what you're trying to do. So give me an intimidation check.
I'm
I
rolling like
will give
fucking
you
dog
guidance.
shit.
Okay.
Okay, you gave me guidance, so I'll roll it. Okay, 10.
I already said too much.
So it's Nair.
Sorry, my family is non-stop cheering right now.
Yeah, we know.
It's
What's
really
happening? Is
fucking
it like
irritating.
Hey,
a
cheering.
Baseball.
ball game? Baseball? Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, I
It's
figured.
just baseball?
The pirates!
Alright then, I guess I'll stay true to my word. I'm going to cast Sending on Nerth.
Okay.
Hey! Wake up! We have an assassin here. And, he failed to kill us. Take that information as you may. And that's the end of my sending.
Okay. You'll hear back a response. I'm just trying to think about, like, wording and all that. You'll hear back. Why would you wake me up for something I have no idea what you are talking about? Good night.
Can I do insight on his, like, his tone of voice?
Would you hear, like, tone of voice and, like, inflection and, like, anything
Yeah.
like that? You would, okay. Yeah. But it'll be at disadvantage because I think with that, you're only getting just a voice alone.
Great, I got one good roll today.
Sorry. You think he sounds annoyed?
Of course he does, but I don't give a fuck about that.
Oh my god, Grandolpha sent him.
The guy that came would have heard me say that. So then I turn it and be like, well, what's done is done. Now what should we do
Who
with
is
him?
Who's a guy that opposes us?
I genuinely can't think of anyone except for Nerth that has given us any sort of pushback.
Maybe that's the greatest decoy. Maybe it's someone that
Because, I mean, the Arcane Brotherhood...
is a sisterhood.
True, and we're friends with Velen Harpel.
Yes.
Dazan died, and it was not our doing that caused it. We actually helped him.
Yeah.
And
Give him
then
peace.
Avarice has been on our side for the most part.
Yeah.
We don't really know.
She's
There's
also not a man.
there's the other one, but we never met them. So I don't know.
Could it be Pavu this whole time?
He's still
Just
sleeping.
Asmodeus
Or
himself.
not Pavu, but the other
Capena.
giant. Yeah, he's still sleeping if you guys are wondering what he's doing.
So I can't think of anyone else. Does anyone have
Any speakers?
any
Any
enemies?
speakers?
Oh,
I think might be Tim.
I'm sure Tail has all kinds of enemies.
He is. What, can I ask the guy if he intended to kill all of us? Is he gonna say that? He probably won't.
I don't think he's talking anymore.
Damn it. Okay, wait. Maybe he could detect magic, and he knows that Tail sets up traps on his door. So maybe he was going after Tail specifically, but he saw all of us in the same room, and he dashed away. Is
Okay,
that possible?
that's a good idea, but the only hole is why would he set off the trap if he could see it?
Because he could detect it, but he can't dismantle it. I don't know.
You were so close, Ash. So close.
Close.
I think this has to do with Tail. Tail, why aren't you
Detective
saying
Ash is on
anything?
the case.
Well, I guess we should take him off to the gods.
Tail would just say, I don't know.
I
I don't know what's happening. I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, so yeah, we would probably take him to the guards if he's not talking.
Could this be Todd? Maybe Todd has betrayed you? Your own family?
I wouldn't put it past them, but whatever. I don't think so.
Would be strange for your father to send an assassin after you repeatedly.
Yeah, the fact that this has happened twice now, it's a little odd.
Who knew we were in Lonelywood? I don't even know. I feel like we're being spied on these past few weeks.
Are there any
Everyone seems to know who we are.
Are there any ravens or crows around us as we like exit the building, or whatever it was?
So are you guys exiting right now to take him to the guards? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, I would say so.
You can give me a perception.
God damn it!
Can I give a perception?
Oh, my one good roll to find fucking
Alright.
ravens.
You
Let's
don't see anything, no.
go. That's so Raven.
Doesn't strike me as the Frostmaiden's style to send assassins. So.
Yes. The Frostmaiden's style is to just, kill us in the cold. She would have just killed us on the way back to Brinchester, no?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I don't even know if she wants to kill us, to be honest. Not yet, at least.
She just wants us to serve her like Rivian does.
We could be quite an asset to the Frostmaiden. Is it her thought
Um,
process?
With your role, were you only looking for ravens and crows and stuff?
I mean, I was looking, like, around. So if there was
Okay.
anything else in our vicinity, I'd probably notice that, too.
Okay. I will say that you do see, off in the distance, a gargoyle flying away.
What the fuck?
Wait, didn't we see a gargoyle?
Yeah, those are
The
fucking
cat drop?
Avarice's people.
Oh,
Fuck
yeah,
it.
with cat drop there.
I got another spell slot. I'm casting Sending on Avarice.
Why is she trying to kill us?
And I'll say,
She
hey,
knows it.
wake up! I just saw one of your gargoyles outside Bryn Shander. And we have an assassin apprehended. Thoughts?
You'll also hear a response. And she'll say, "Oh, don't mind me. I'm just keeping an eye on things. That assassin is not from me."
I just believe that. I just straight up believe that.
Seems right.
I wonder if she was already awake. If she was keeping an eye on things. Alright. We'd bring the guy to the guards.
Okay. The guards will take him and lead him away.
Right. Back to bed.
This is gonna be awkward in the morning when we go see you Nerth now. We get to get the cauldron back.
True, but I don't think we need to get the cauldron back just yet. I think we can make a deal with him. He can keep it for a time and then return it to Termalaine. Something more amenable.
Yeah,
I
that's true.
think a reasonable compromise.
But you don't think we should get the cauldron before we head off to Goliath?
I don't see why we would. If he's handling the distribution of food, then
I guess.
while we're gone, he could keep it. And then when we get back, we could take it back.
Tail will say that. Is there any point of going to Targos then?
To talk to him.
Oh, okay.
Because then we have to head to Termalaine anyway, so we'll hit it up on our way.
Yes, it is on the
Get
way.
it up. Oh, I can go fishing.
I'll say Tail also says that it's good to be careful of him, knowing his background or like what he comes from.
Yeah.
It's that group is nothing to be messed with.
Yeah.
So he'll just say that. I feel like that's something he would say.
That's why we will not mess with them. We will make a deal.
Okay. Do you guys just all go back to bed then?
Yes.
Yep.
And I
Okay.
request that Tail re-engages his trap.
I would agree that he would do that. Okay. Nothing else disturbs you the rest of the night then?
Okay. So I think we would still get a long rest. Because it says, like, it can be interrupted by, like, less than an hour of activity.
Yeah, that whole activity was not an hour. It was maybe like 30 minutes.
Okay. Spell
Yes, you guys
slots.
redo your shit.
Alright. I get my hit die back. I'm actually still one short of full, but it's alright.
Same.
Oh, it's rounded down, not up?
I guess so.
For half your hit. Damn. Alright, off to Targos we go.
All right. So you guys just wake up and go straight to Targos then?
I would say so.
Yeah.
Wait, do I get all my lucky die back?
Is it on
How
long
did
rest?
that work? Yeah, but like I used it like we woke up and then I used it.
Yeah, you still get it back.
Oh, okay.
When you get stuff back on a long rest, it's on completion of a long rest.
Okay. Good. Good thing I lucky.
All right. And it takes you about like an hour on your axe beaks to make it to Targos. You get there and you see a similar sight that seems like people are busy repairing and trying to do what they can to clean up as well and whatnot.
Yeah, we would head to the Luskin Arms Tavern, I believe,
Okay.
and find Nerth.
Skin arms.
You get there and you find that it's gone.
Oh,
But people are there like working on, rebuilding it and whatnot. It seems like the Luskin Arms is a little bit farther along in the building process than some of the smaller buildings and whatnot.
I'd call out someone that doesn't look like they're working as hard, I guess, like someone taking a break or something, and be like, where could we find Nerth?
He'll snap to like attention, noticing that people are talking to him. Be like, Nerth. I don't know. He's probably with the guards, ordering them around in the center of Targos.
Alright, thank you. And we'd go to the center, where we'd find some kind of congregation of guards, I guess.
Yeah. You see, something similar to like what was happening in Brenshander, where it's kind of like has like you see the cauldron set up there with guards actually being the ones to produce food, and they're like starting to. Some of it they're putting in crates, and some of it they're just placing to the side, like on tables and stuff.
Is Nerth anywhere to be seen?
Yeah, you see him there.
Okay.
He's standing there with his guard. Gotta run back and find his name.
Scath or whatever?
Yeah,
Okay. Well,
he seems to be talking to him.
I'd get off my axe beak and approach as far as I could.
Okay, I found it. Yeah, it's Scath. They'll see you approaching. Ah, yes. Thank you for the visit. I assume. Hopefully you got more sleep than I did last night.
Not so much. Sorry about that message. Yes, there was an assassin, and we kind of just asked around to see what that was about. Can't really think of anyone that would want to send an assassin.
An
you,
assassin,
of
you
course.
say? Well, that is quite worrying. Do you know what he was after?
Probably to kill us, as assassins
Our
do.
lives.
Well, sometimes assassins go for other resources. Maybe he was after something else.
Well, he had a dagger
Of
at the
yours.
ready,
Hmm.
and it had poison on it too.
It'd be hard to believe anyone would come after you.
Yeah, also, we would have taken that poison dagger off of him. Like, Tail would probably take
Yeah.
it.
I'm assuming, yeah. He wouldn't have it in his hand being towed away by the guards.
Yeah.
If you didn't take it, I'm sure the guards would have taken it. That was a long time you were gone, Jack.
Nice.
Welcome back. Oh, you're shaving your eyes.
My
Oh my
head
God.
needed to be shaved.
Head
Okay, anyway,
was-
Smooth as our baby's bottom.
Anyway, we've come to see how things are getting along, and also about our cauldron.
yes, this thing is quite fantastic.
It is indeed. And I'm glad you've found good use for it.
Yes, as I'm sure Duvessa has let you know, that I gathered the council before they all headed out to their respective towns, and I I said that I would handle operations of distributing food throughout the 10 towns,
And we thank you for that.
as I have the most capable people to do such.
Now this is good. I was thinking that you could hold on to this cauldron for another 2 weeks. Keep distributing the food. And once things have settled down a little bit, we will take it back to Termalaine.
You see his face kind of scrunch up a little bit at that. And why would you want to take it back after I've done all of the work?
Because it's
I
ours.
suggest that
ours?
it stays here.
Because it's ours. I brought
Yes,
it
you
from...
graciously donated it to the towns,
No,
and
I
we are
I,
making the
I
best use
made
of
the
it.
trek over to the cavern with Fuzz here, and we hauled that huge ass cauldron miles and miles and miles because it's ours.
And
It's
what would you do
ours.
with
I
it that I
found
couldn't do with it? Better.
It doesn't need to be better. It's ours.
And it's for the recovery, as you have handled. But the recovery doesn't last forever. And we'll need it back in
This is
Termalaine.
true.
I'm sure your men are so capable. I'm sure you could find ways to make food as well, like you said. In 2
You said
weeks.
in 2 weeks' time.
You have
Yes.
2
Yes.
weeks.
So perhaps you could build up a storage of soup in the meantime.
How about we reconvene after these 2 weeks, have another sit-down discussion about that, and we'll discuss where the towns are at in the process and see if that is reasonable. Because 2 weeks is not very long, you see. Just transporting some of this food to some of the faraway towns takes quite some time.
Of course. And, well, as I count it here, and I'll point at each of us and Nerth, 4 votes to 1.
Yes, but you lot only count as one speaker. One speaker versus another.
Is that written in the laws?
Yes, it is. Only one speaker per town is how we've always done things. I know you lots might not be familiar with politics.
Very true. I do believe Dugan's Hole and Goodmead have been basically razed to the ground, but they're still towns in 10 towns.
Yes, and they are also recovering.
Perhaps I'll put my name in as Speaker of Goodmead, and Ash here could be Speaker of Dugan's Hole.
And I'll be Speaker of Lonelywood. Someday.
You may try, however. I'm sure they would ask for another proper election, as you got away with a lot with Termalaine. I don't believe you will get away with that for all of the towns. Every town has their own set of rules, and
I don't see what we got away with in Termalaine. If everybody unanimously agreed to forego an election, that was an election itself.
We're hugely popular. They know Ash the Reborn, Clifton the poet, Malcolm the
yes,
the
you guys are
scammer.
quite famous. We know
Emperor.
that. How about we
Name
focus
recognition
on
alone.
things that are important as of right now, and helping people and recovering the towns. I'm sure that's something that you can agree with.
Agreed.
As you can see, we're
2
quite
weeks.
busy here.
I feel like you're strawmanning us
Well,
right
I'll
now.
see you for discussion in 2 weeks.
Yes, I will see you to retrieve the cauldron in 2 weeks. Goodbye.
It is ours. It is our possession. I don't see why you have any stake in negotiations here.
Goodbye, I'm quite busy, as you can see.
We'll see you in 2 weeks to retrieve the cauldron.
Goodbye, yes.
This is
Alright,
such an
so
ass.
guys-
That guy really thinks he can negotiate with us about our cauldron.
Do you guys do anything else while you're here in Targus?
No. Let's just get the hell out of here.
Yes, I
Yeah,
don't
we'd
have
head up to
anything else.
Termalaine.
Alright. So it took you about an hour from Bryn Shander to Targos. It'll take you about 2.5 hours from Targos to Termalaine. So that means maybe like 30 minutes in Targos. So, yeah, it's probably like noon by now, by the time you arrive in Termalaine.
How's Termalaine looking?
You see like a lot of makeshift tents and a few tables here and there with people like trying to gather resources, and some people are walking around as well, like trying to clean up. But it doesn't appear that anything building-wise has started. It seems like people are just coming together to try to make do and survive right now.
And the water deep supplies made it here nicely.
Yeah, you see the caravans. It appears that the caravans dropped off the goods, and that the actual carriages and stuff are nowhere to be seen.
Okay.
But you see like pallets, I guess, of like goods.
Is the town hall? Is it rebuilt already, or is it still in
Nope.
process? No.
I think
Nothing has
everything
been
here
built.
was destroyed.
Yeah, this place was basically razed to the ground. So people are currently like cleaning up the mess, but there's nothing being built. So
Well, as we walk through the town, Clifton would be like drawing attention and saying hello to everyone.
people will greet you as the new speaker and speakers and stuff, and ask if you guys have plans for what is to become of the town.
I think we'd kind of convene. Like, we'd kind of gather people up to convene for like a chat.
Okay.
Fireside
Yeah, you could
chat.
say that you walk around and say like, everyone group up.
This is
kind
a
of thing.
grassroots campaign. We have the most donors.
Here's how
in
we're
the
gonna
history
do
of the
things.
campaign.
You kind of walk around and start kind of gathering people, and those people will also gather people, and till eventually, you have a decent. It's not like small group of people, but it's not nearly as much as you would expect out of a town, obviously.
Yeah, I'm trying to look at how many people were lost. We have that written somewhere.
Yeah, you do have it written somewhere. I think it was like.
Oh, most of them were fine. Because you said they hid in the mines. So basically just
Yeah.
the soldiers and militia had been wiped out,
which
nobody
is-
else.
I'm still trying to figure out that number.
Where did those kobolds go again? Are they in Termalaine?
The kobolds, like, Trex went missing or something. Or like,
No.
yeah, Trex went missing and kind of awakened or something.
Awakened?
Yeah, he got like super smart or something. Or unsmart. One of the two, I forget. But yeah,
And
that's why we're the
Spawn?
speakers, because the speaker also went missing.
Yeah, didn't they go into the mines or no?
Yeah, the people did,
Maybe that-
but
maybe
No,
that
but I
older
mean
Juke
no,
Bell.
I thought Trex and the speaker did. Or
they
just
went
Trex
to
did,
Kelvin's
that's
cairn.
what-
Which, speaking of, we might want to go there.
Maybe they got awakened and now they serve the Frostmaiden.
Actually, that's a good idea. We should get Termalaine rolling. And like maybe go up to Kelvin's cairn and take a look.
Yeah.
Look for Trex and the old speaker.
Yeah.
We could.
We don't want
Kelvin's
treasures
cairn
quite
sounds so
far.
dangerous, though.
Yeah.
Is that where the Frostmaiden lives?
No.
Oh,
She's off the coast.
that's where the
but
ancient white dragon lives. Then
it's
I don't think we know that
possible.
either.
that's
We've
probably where they
seen
live.
the ancient white dragon, but
But we have seen one.
Ancient White Dragon is our buddy.
It is. Oh yeah.
It
you're
helped
right.
us.
Yeah, but we also rolled up on it at one time, and we thought it was just like a worm, but it was a fucking
Also, I have to be right back really quick.
or a wyvern or whatever.
Okay. Well, bathroom break, I guess, everyone.
Piss boat.
But I would suggest that you guys start reviewing the town
Town
building
building.
thing that I
I
made.
got it brought up. We gotta start with housing for
Oh,
our
can I go
Yeah.
fishing? Can I go fishing? Can we say I went fishing?
How about
good
you wait
time to
until
fish.
after this this
This
meeting?
break? Can't we just say instead of on Axpeak, I went on boat and I met up
No.
with them?
No. Shut down.
If you said that earlier, you could have, but we're not going to change that now.
That would have been. You would have had to like lug the boat out all the way. No, that wouldn't have worked anyway.
Yeah, there is a lot of ice on the lake.
The ice got melted by the dragon, obviously. Targos is almost shoreline now to the lake, right? Right?
Yeah, I don't know.
Right?
It looks like it on the map, but
Okay, I'm back. Sorry.
you're good.
So yeah, I would say there's maybe like 300 people here
Okay.
ish. You also see that the people that you gathered from the prisons are there as well.
Oh, okay. But no one else,
That you told to come back.
like Cora and Alisar are probably still in Bryn Shander until things get rebuilt.
Did you ever tell them to come to Termalaine?
Yeah, I
Nope.
think I did.
Did you?
Or maybe I didn't. I don't know.
Because I remember you left them in charge of the cauldron.
I think I said that. I think I said to multiple people that they could go to Termalaine, but maybe I haven't yet. But we'll organize that later.
Yeah.
Um.
For now, they're not here. You don't see them.
Okay. So I've gathered as many people as I could, and we're all together.
They all kind of gather around you.
Hello, people of Termalaine. First, I want to thank you all for unanimously agreeing to make us all your speaker.
Woo!
We will lead you well. The first thing that we need to do with this town is get all the housing together. I've gotten some supplies from Waterdeep, and also we have the woods to our north. We need to rebuild.
Yes, yes.
Rebuild.
Rebuild.
Build back better. Build back better.
We could focus on the
Yeah.
homes.
No, we did it.
We should first focus on making an inn and then housing.
I think housing first, right?
Well, I mean, the inn is
So-
like, we'll have more people,
I guess
you know?
that's-
I told them
is
this
the
as
housing.
you walked away, but yeah, refer back to the town building thing that I have pinned. So for the inn specifically, you have to be that level 1,
Yeah.
which
we're
means
level
like the
0.
town hall has to be the first thing you build, and housing. Like you could do housing at literally any time, but before you build like a town inn and fishery, like all that shit,
Fishery.
you have to do the town hall first.
And of course, you can expect, in general, your council of speakers will put forth the funds to afford, the buildings that we need to.
Do we really need a... Oh wait, yeah. Town Hall 500 gold pieces?
Yep.
Where are the funds gonna come from that? How are we gonna pay for it, guys? How are we gonna pay for it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think we had, like, Termalaine's funds, right?
Which is that?
I don't know. It's whatever was in the vault or whatever.
I'll say that I'm gonna roll for this because it's fun. I'm gonna do a D100, and whatever it is, we're gonna add a 0 to it.
I don't know about that.
Really? Okay, is that too much?
That's too much variance. That could be 10 gold or
1,000.
1,000 gold.
Yeah.
Wait, do
Okay,
it,
fair.
do it!
No.
It should probably be like...
Roll a
Take a
D1000.
D20 and multiply by 50?
I feel like we need multiple dice to take care of a lower
I
bound.
I could do
no.
multiple dice,
Let's take that.
but like, what's fair?
I feel like you should do.
D1000.
I think you should do like 10d10 times 10 or something.
Times
Five.
10?
Yeah. That's adding a 0 on the end.
Oh.
But I forget, didn't you give a number already?
I don't remember.
I think you
Did
gave
I put it
Tail
on?
a number.
Nice.
Let me see if it's in my thing.
Nice.
Nice.
I didn't write anything down.
Because I don't want you to
Oh,
have
I
been
wasn't
like,
the
yeah,
whole
there's
40 out of
2,000 gold in the vault, and then
It definitely wasn't that much.
and then you'd be like, oh no, it's 10 now, just 10 gold.
No, I definitely wouldn't have done that much. Like, I'm thinking like less than 500.
I can't. Yeah, I don't have anything written either. Okay, I think 10d10 times 10 is fine, because that's basically 1d100, but it accounts for like a lower number, because they wouldn't have just 10.
Okay.
Not a d69.
How do I type that? 1D or
D420, baby.
Slash
do I
r
type?
space 10d10 plus 10.
All right, ready?
Yeah,
Yes. Oof.
it's a lot of ones.
It's a 450.
Or times 10.
Yeah. Well, you could just say
Okay,
450.
450, sure. I said plus by accident.
Okay. So you have 450 starting, and then you have whatever you have on you guys as well.
Okay, so I guess we would use the 450 plus the cart materials to do.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll say you can't build more than 2 things at once.
What is this? Clash of Clans? I want to buy more builders.
Okay. So we'll just say the 450 for the town hall and the housing, with taking into account the materials that you have.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, we'll say that works. Okay, so you just kind of tell everyone that plan, and then they all kind of start to figure it out.
Is Jarthra still around? Was he here? The climbing guy?
Jarthra. It's a
I'm
throwback.
trying to remember if I said he was still alive or not. I didn't write that one down either.
I think you did, because I have it written that we were going to do Jarthra's facility, but I
Oh,
never
okay.
did ascend. Oh no, I did do ascending on him. Yeah, he's alive.
Okay.
I put a
cool.
check mark next to his name.
Okay. Then yeah, he'll be there.
I talked to him. Jarthra, how you feeling about another trek up the mountain?
Right now. You wanna go up there now?
Yes, last I heard, the old speaker was walking towards there. I'd like to know more.
Oh, that is true. Well, I don't have many of my supplies to give you, however, but
But you were a very good guide.
yes, that I am. But if you're willing to make that risk, then I'll do it with you.
What do you say, fellas?
I'm up for an adventure.
Would you rather go to this tournament first?
There's so many things to do.
Where is you want to go again? Sorry.
I'm saying we should go look up the mountain. So do you want to go to the
Oh.
mountain first, or do we want to, like, go to the
And
tournament?
also,
I'd rather go to the tournament.
if you guys would like to, like, while building is happening and stuff, to time skip for like the week that it would take to build, we can do that as well. And we could do the whole thing that we did before, saying like, what would you guys kind of do around the town and whatnot.
Yeah, that's what I'm
That is
saying.
another
Like,
option.
if we have to stay near the town for a week, then I would want to go up the mountain. In that
How
time.
long would it take to get to the tournament?
A while.
It'll take a
So
while.
far.
You can see how far away it is on the map.
How
By
long?
zooming out a lot.
A week?
But like, we don't have to be in the town while they're building it, right?
No,
Okay.
you don't.
I guess the mountain can wait. I think.
Okay, just let me know whenever you're ready.
All right, be ready for that for sure. I think we should get Kapanook back to his people.
Yeah, that's also
Yes.
effective. I don't want
Yes,
to
we
keep
have
this
this
guy around
Goliath.
too long.
I would feel horrible taking the Goliath up on Kelvin's cannon.
I mean, he would probably just stay in Termalaine if we were gonna
Yeah,
go
you'd probably
to
just stay in
That's true.
Termalaine.
But
But he'd be better
he
off.
probably
at home.
wants to be with his people.
Yes.
All right, Kapanook. I assume he's still standing with us.
Yeah, he traveled with you and whatnot.
So here's the thing. Or are you feeling up to this travel now? Are you feeling recovered? We've had a couple days
Yes,
rest.
I'm feeling a lot better thanks to you. Oh, yes, thank you.
How long do you think it would take to get to your tribe from here?
From here,
Jeez.
let me do some math. Okay, so
4 months.
probably like he'll reinstate that travel through the mountains, like the spine of the world, takes longer than normal travel, obviously.
We would definitely be taking the planes.
He says probably about 4 days. 4 or 5
Alright.
days ish, just depending on weather and if you run into anything and stuff like that.
Nice.
Alright, so we go there, and by the time we come back, this town hall should be completed. And I think that sounds good.
All right. Off we go, I guess.
Okay.
We don't want to do a little fishing trip before we head off, you know, guys?
You could do fishing if you want.
Would love to do some fishing, grab some rations
just-
for the road.
We could, yeah, exactly. We
Yeah,
could
by
just
now it's probably like almost nighttime.
go relaxing and then
Mhm.
start the trek tomorrow morning.
Yeah, you spent
I
like
agree.
the majority of the afternoon discussing with the town's members about the plans and building and all that.
Yeah, all right. All right,
Time for fish.
we could fish, and tomorrow we'll head out.
Amazing.
Perfect.
It's been a minute since we fished.
I think it's been about 3 real world months since we fished. I
Oh
don't
no. Oh, good night, Jack.
Bed.
Right, Jack?
Bye.
Oh yeah, I have proficiency in fishing now because I almost caught that legendary
I'm
one, I think.
mastery in fishing. Your
Yeah,
expertise.
and let me scroll up on my sheet.
What is jack of all trades?
So you already got the legendary out of this particular lake. That was the
No doubt,
mana
sorry.
urge.
Mhm.
Augers. I'm gonna wait. I still have bait in my inventory. I've probably thrown that out months ago at this. It's not been too long, has it?
No, it really hasn't. We're on day
Oh.
we're on day 34. I don't know when you bought the bait,
I don't know how long bait lasts.
but it's probably been like 2
Yeah, I
weeks
also don't
since you
know.
got it. I guess it depends on what the bait is, but I think it would be fine.
Knucklehead trout bait.
What kind of bait
It's
do
just
you
going to
have
be
again?
smellier, which the fish will love even more.
Knucklehead trout bait.
Is that all you have? Just knucklehead
And
trout?
Manituna bait too, but I want to
Okay.
use the knucklehead bait.
How much do you have left?
2 Manituna, 4 knucklehead.
Okay. We'll say they're still fine. But probably by the time you get back, they'll be bad.
Oh no.
So you can use whatever you want now.
I use.
You can give us
knucklehead
some of the bait.
Yeah, I'll just give everyone a knucklehead bait.
Nice.
We fishing?
Alright, so we go out on the water.
There's no piers left anymore, but you guys, there are a few boats that were not impacted. You borrow those and you're able to push them out into the water. Get your feet a little wet.
Eat
Let me get to the...
for free?
Shut the
For
fuck up.
free.
For free?
I think I would have given Jarthra like 10 gold pieces to sort of handle food for a little bit.
Okay.
Just for like the townspeople.
Is the soup not getting distributed?
It is, but I mean, I doubt they're getting much. I feel like Targos would keep the majority.
Oh.
It doesn't make too much food. It makes like 3 full soup containers a day or something. 3
Yeah.
full cauldrons of soup.
That's true.
There we go. I found the fish shit. Okay. All right. Who's going first?
Me.
Okay. Just
I got my
regular
bait
fishing.
ready. I
What
got my
does bait do again? Does it just increase the odds of that fish?
Yeah, it increases the odds of you getting that particular fish that you put the
Okay.
bait
Let's
on.
go.
I think the way I did it last time is I basically give you like a 50-50 chance that I roll
Oh, okay.
instead of like the regular roll that I do. Like you guys will roll your number and then I'm gonna roll a separate dice, like, and that's gonna be a 50-50 chance. And if you get the 50-50, then you get whatever the bait you used. If you lose the 50-50, then you get whatever was originally on the line, like for the number that you rolled.
Okay.
And so I need to roll.
A D20, right?
Okay, an 11. And I'm gonna do another roll. Alright. You feel a tug on your line, and from under the water you notice it is a knucklehead trout.
Wow.
Poggers!
They're not all dead from the
So-
dragoon.
Oh shit, knucklehead trout are different, right?
Yeah,
Maybe, can I have a mana tuna bait instead?
I guess, yeah.
Yeah, these are strength
yeah.
based.
Oh no, I don't want this then.
Do I still get my fishing proficiency with the strength based or no?
Yeah, I think
I
so.
would say yeah.
Because like my fishing is based on my strength. It's just I get like a.
Wait,
Wait, so
bigger
do you have
bonus with
plus
the-
10 or plus
Well, it's
11
a-
to fishing?
I have plus 10.
Nice.
Well,
So it's an athletics contested roll with the fish.
But with the fishing proficiency on it as well?
Yeah.
So another plus 3 on whatever this is.
Dang.
Oh wait, no, because yeah, that would just be athletics anyway.
It
Yeah.
adds into it. So
Because he has proficiency in athletics.
Okay, so then I
Yeah.
roll a contested roll.
Holy crap.
Oh, they actually have a sheet, so let me get that.
They have a fucking stat block?
it's crazy.
I need to make a familiar, a knucklehead familiar.
That way I can roll their strength. They have a stat block because they have, pluses and shit.
How cool would it be if I turn into a fucking knucklehead trout and I flop on the ground and then I summon my shadow and it flops on the ground with me?
Yeah, please do that.
All right. This knucklehead trout in particular seems to have been already on its way onto death's door.
Oh.
You pull it up with almost no resistance at all.
Can I do something cheesy?
Sure. What? Depending.
I want to cast Universal Speech on this knucklehead trout.
Okay.
And then I want to say, I mean, it would be like struggling to breathe, but it would still be able to talk, I would imagine. Oh, I can't understand it, I just realized. Never mind, this is worthless, what I was about to do.
I was gonna say it can understand you, but
Never mind. What I wanted to do was, I wanted to ask it the name of one of its friend Knucklehead Trouts, and then I was gonna cast Psychic Lance on one of its fucking
the
friends
Oh my gosh.
and have it float to the top and then just get its body. But I can't do
That'd be
that.
fucking fun.
Alright, anyway, back to what we were
Wait.
doing.
So I get the fish.
The name of one of my friends is George.
How-
That's not actually what you hear.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say suddenly
No, no, no,
divine
no, no.
intervention.
No, I just wanted to do that for fun.
The Frostmaiden's return!
The Frostmaiden.
Oh my god. Okay, you get a Knucklehead trap?
Also, how deep is this
Can I
lake?
inspect this?
Yeah. Give me a little inspection.
Yeah.
Roll.
Investigation?
Yeah.
Lucky. Lucky.
Lucky.
Oh,
Nice.
Ooh.
Wow.
Anything different about this trout? Any knuckleheady trout?
Yeah, so you're able to figure out why this fish seemed to be like dying. You find a ring lodged inside of it.
What?
A ring?
What?
What's it look like?
Is she like pulling up a picture or something?
I think. Maybe.
No, I don't have a picture, but but Ash, you recognize this ring. You've seen it before.
Is it attached to a finger?
It's a wedding ring. Will you marry me?
It is-
Ash?
It seems to be attached to a little bit of flesh and bone, yeah.
God.
What the fuck?
It's my father's ring.
Actually?
Yes. I've been looking for this ring for the longest time.
Was your father a fisher too?
I don't think so. He lost his finger. He never told me. He just said he lost it in an accident or something.
My gosh. Well, what are you gonna do with it?
I guess I should find my father again one day.
Oh. Do you have any idea where he
Still
might be?
alive.
No idea. Remember, I was taken very young.
Yes, but that you
By
were taken
those
from the
Illithid.
Underdark, right?
Yeah, by the Illithids though.
So
How
how
does this ring end up here?
Yeah, how is it here?
I don't know what my father was up to before me. He probably journeyed to the overworld at one point.
Fascinating.
It's pretty common around Drow, I would say.
Yeah. Wow.
We do derive from elves.
Is this why you've been fishing all along, looking for this long lost ring?
Partly, I also just enjoy fishing. I still want to catch all the legendary fish.
Yes, I'd also like to get better at fishing.
Maybe we could go to the Underdark one day.
I'm not sure that that's in our future.
I've had enough of Underdark creatures for a lifetime. I must say.
Maybe he lives on the overworld. I don't know. It's worth a journey.
The fact that his ring is
day.
here is a good indication.
Yeah. Although I don't think he lives in 10 Towns anymore.
I think we'd know by now if he did.
Yeah, we would know. And if he did, he's probably dead. Interesting.
I'm glad you found it.
Damn, that's
It
crazy.
is.
Does it fit you?
Do you want me to clean it off for you?
This is kind of creepy that it's my dad's finger on this ring right now. But
Was it a whole finger or was it just like pieces of flesh?
Pieces of flesh and attached to the flesh was some bone.
Oh, so it's basically a whole finger almost.
He
It's
got
been-
eaten by a
like-
knucklehead
like-
it must have been
trout.
old. This is
One
an
knuckle of a
old-ass
finger. Ugh.
Preserved through the cold in the water.
I don't think my prestidigitation could get rid of whatever that is.
Yes, why don't you clean off the ring?
I'm good.
Oh,
Maybe you could take the bone out first. I prefer boneless ring.
yeah,
I hate you.
I'll throw the bone back into the water.
Oh my god!
What do you... Oh, okay. What
That's
if,
part of your
Wait,
father's...
keep my dad's bone
If you
figure.
if you held on to it, I've heard there's ancient magics that can bring people back with just a shred of a piece of their body.
Too late now, I guess.
I
Yes,
don't
it's
think
gone.
he's dead.
Well, I'm just saying, just in case.
I guess. I don't want to bring him back anymore.
I'd cast prestidigitation to get the gunk
I'll say
off of
the
it.
ring looks like that once you clean it
wow.
off.
That is a cool ring.
Spatial.
That looks magical. It's just looking like a sugar daddy.
Chirpy.
It's in my browser.
Show the people.
Cool.
All right, anyone else fishing?
I was asking how deep is this lake?
Oh,
I just want to get so cheesy right now.
it's probably pretty deep. Like once you sail out to like the middle-ish area, it's pretty deep.
Would it be deeper than 60 feet?
Yes.
All right. 60 feet down, but a little bit out from the boat. I'm gonna cast Shatter underneath the water.
Oh my gosh,
What
you're
the
gonna kill
fuck?
every fish in the... Oh my gosh. You're about to shatter an ecosystem. Bruh.
It's only a 10-foot radius.
Yeah, but sound travels in water.
Yeah, it does.
Let me see.
I haven't even gotten to fish yet.
Okay, well, I would do it after, like... We'd do a round of fishing, I would say, and then I would do this.
Okay.
Because I'd probably get
So-
sick of sitting there.
Then do you do a round of fishing then? Like regular fishing?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I want to go before he casts Shatter
Are
and kills
you-
every fish in the lake, please.
Are you using any bait?
Yeah, I think I'm using a mana tuna. Is that what Ash
Okay.
gave me?
Okay.
Okay, so I just roll a
Yeah.
d20.
Yep.
Yeah, so all three of us would get to go fishing before I do this.
Okay.
I just want to see what happens, honestly.
After an hour of fishing, you feel no tug on your line at all.
All right, it adds to
Which
my
honestly-
frustration.
I was gonna say, it honestly goes for the story. You saw Ash get this long lost fish, this knucklehead trout, and then you're just sitting there, it's nothing. Okay, Malcolm? Are you using any bait?
No, I don't want to catch a mana tuna or knucklehead trout.
Okay. Okay, you do feel a tug on your line.
Nice. Give me a silverfish.
It is.
Oh, shit.
eel.
Alrighty. I tug once. Nice.
Good,
I tug twice. Pass.
good.
I tug thrice.
Oh, shit!
Let's go.
All right. You get
Let's
this
go.
eel.
And does my fishing level up?
No.
I'm trying to remember where you were at. I think you were like right on the cap before you like lost like 3 times or something.
I think I was. I do remember being very close and then just getting smashed.
Because everyone else got it and you didn't.
Yeah, yep.
All right, you level up. You're fishing.
Let's go.
Especially with that nat 20, I'll definitely say, yeah.
Let's go.
The greatest
Alright.
character arc in this story has been Malcolm's fishing.
Absolutely.
Alright, you guys would see after we catch our fish that Clifton's about to cast a spell. Would you guys
What are you
do
doing?
anything?
What are you doing, Clifton?
I figured there would be a faster way to get more fish.
I really don't think you should do that.
You don't even know what I'm about to do.
I just have a feeling you're about to try to kill a bunch of fish in the lake.
Yeah, people need to eat.
Yes, but fish need to continue to
Think
survive.
about the environment.
The problem is that
The
if you kill
ecosystem.
them all now, they may not be able to create more fish to catch later.
I guess
Can you
make a
explain
point.
how fish create more fish for me?
That's a conversation for another day, Ash.
How about I go with a less severe option?
Sure. Something, just maybe something that is not drastic.
Wow, there's actually a huge range. I will cast Sleep below us, and it's creatures within 20 feet of a point, so it's a 20-foot radius sphere below us.
Wow.
And I'm gonna cast this. I'll cast it at fucking 3rd level.
Oh.
So it would be. I'd put all my power into this. It would be 39 total HP if creatures would fall asleep. If there's any 60 feet down in a 20-foot radius sphere.
Okay. I'm gonna do some random cheeky rolls. Oh god, let me think about what I fucking want to do.
How much HP does a fish have?
I can't imagine they'd have more than like
2?
5. Besides that, I bet the knucklehead trouts have a bunch of HP, but like other ones probably would have less.
Yeah, fucking mathing.
Like a 3rd level sleep. I'm probably gonna get rid of sleep one of these levels.
Really?
Yeah, because it doesn't scale
guess-
well at all.
Yeah, that's true. And yeah, once enemies have more HP, it's like borderline useless.
And I just have so many other spells I think would be more fun. I wasn't even gonna take sleep when I first made Clifton.
What? What were you gonna take instead?
Just something more character thematic, but then I was like, we don't really
Yeah.
have any like healing. So I was like, I have to like mitigate some kind of damage.
Yeah,
Do you
that's
want
true.
the result?
That's a lot of utility.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
14 fish float up to the surface around you. An assortment of different kinds.
Just snoring.
See?
Not dead.
You're not dead, just...
You could trust me. Now,
All right.
I don't have a way of gathering these up. I didn't think ahead.
Do we have?
This only lasts a minute.
To bring a net?
We don't have a net. No. I will just have to pedal over to them and try to pick them up.
Yes. So we'll do that.
Oh wait, can I just go into my avatar, my echo, and then just start like swimming with the echo? Because like I can just take consciousness, right? Pick stuff up.
I feel like you could. We had it swim before.
Yeah.
But can it...
Let me see if I can pick stuff up with it.
That was my question, yeah. Can you pick stuff up with it?
You can definitely interact with solid things.
Yes.
Otherwise, it wouldn't be able to do any damage.
Well, let me see. It's a
We
different
had
ability
it-
though. It's a different ability. So
Are there any near the boat? Like within arm's reach of the boat?
I mean, you casted it, what, like right below you?
Yeah.
So yeah, so they're like all around your boat.
Okay, so I try to reach for one of the ones within reach. What the fuck would I roll for this to grab a sleeping fish?
It's
Um,
yeah, I don't know what that would be. Sleight of hand, dexterity. Animal handling? You're handling animals.
no, I can't. It's not allowed to interact with objects.
Oh,
okay.
I don't think. I can only hear through its ears and see through its eyes when I transfer consciousness, like that. So.
Clifton? I'm
But it
gonna have
passes
you
through stuff. So.
I'm gonna have you give me a dexterity saving throw.
oh, okay. To grab the fish?
to see if you stay in the boat.
Oh my god.
Nice.
The waters are a little choppy.
Okay.
All right, you're fine. The waters are like a little choppy, but you managed to like grab a fish without falling over.
Chop them up.
'Cause
And
I'm just picturing you like reaching down, trying to like grab it without falling.
Yeah,
into the
that'd be
lake,
very
so-
difficult. But
But
yeah,
no, that's good.
it's
so-
magically asleep too, so it doesn't wake up.
What kind of fish did you reach for?
Whatever the closest one would be, I guess we could roll to see what fish it would be.
Okay, hold on. Let me count how many different fish.
It wouldn't be a knucklehead trout though, because those things are fucking huge.
Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Are you? Manatunas are big too, so you not want to do that one.
Whatever one I'd be
Some
able to
of the
grab
smaller.
with
Okay.
one hand.
Okay, so 1, 3. Okay. Give me just a D4 roll.
It's a 2.
You get this guy.
This is so... Okay, I get one ration,
I'm so
Good job.
glad
which is good
we're
because I
sleeping
had none
fish.
left.
You had none. Damn.
Yeah, I used my last one on our way back. Okay. Anyone? Is anyone else trying to gather in the other fish?
Yes, I was trying to help as well.
I guess I'll.
Are you guys also just grabbing with your hands?
Yeah, we're
Yep,
just
I don't
gonna
have
be
anything to
trying to
grab with.
paddle. We're just gonna slowly
Okay,
paddle
that's a-
towards the.
That,
Yeah, but-
no, don't do the D4 yet. Do the dexterity saving throw.
Yeah.
All of us?
Oh. No.
Did I do one too?
If you're trying to grab a fish with your hand.
I feel like okay, but I feel like he'd have advantage because he like is always in fishing boats, you know.
Nope.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. That one.
I was gonna say it before he
Lucky
fucking
die.
rolled.
Lucky die.
Yeah, he could lucky that if he too, but
Whatever. I'll just fall. Whatever.
you're both. Oh my god.
It's just you in the boat now. We're gonna say Tail is at his house.
I'm gonna say that you both see Malcolm grab out a fish. You're like, oh, that looks easy. Let me just grab one too. So Malcolm
You mean Clifton?
first.
Clifton.
Oh, is that what did I say something else? What?
I said Malcolm grab.
Oh, okay. Well, I was thinking Malcolm doing this next thing. But yeah, you see Clifton easily grab a fish out of the water, and Malcolm's like, oh, I want to
Wait.
do that too.
I
So-
can-
Malcolm reaches over the boat, and being a large dragonborn as he is, he tips the boat a little bit, and he falls in. And then Ash was also like gonna try to like get a fish out.
feel like we
but
knocked each
because
other around
Malcolm,
on
yeah, I
accident.
was gonna say because Malcolm also like tipped the boat. Fucking Ash goes in
Badass.
with him.
Gosh. No.
Let me get the rules for
Wetness.
Dude, how do we always fall into these lakes, dude?
Yeah.
It's the same lake every
Holding on to each
time.
other.
Bear Dualded hates us.
Big time.
The waters want.
This is that good old fashioned D&D.
Ash, grab me. Take me to shore.
Did help. We're falling.
I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna wait to see the results though.
Clifton
Oh, yeah,
casts
they're
sleep
just-
as a 4th level spell.
No, they're just both in the water right now.
I could always just summon my avatar and then teleport back to.
What I'll do is I will play a tune on my pan flute 2 different times and give them both bardic inspiration. And then I'd probably start
So they're-
panicking.
They're drowning, and you're just playing a little tune.
Yeah. And then I would
I
just
think I
grab
wanna
like
swim.
I'll grab one of the oars and I would like try to hand it to Malcolm, like, you know,
Yes,
I'm holding
yes.
one end
Thank you.
and I'm panicking.
Please pull me up quickly.
So that's what I would be doing, but
I definitely grab the oar and try to get up in the boat, also panicking.
Okay, you guys are both able to make it up,
And surrounded by sleeping
but you guys
fish.
are cold now. You guys are wet and cold. So I'm gonna need you both to do a Constitution saving throw.
and you both have bardic.
Is it,
Nice!
Is it a D8, Alex?
Yeah, it's a D8.
Yeah, I'll use the bardic.
Yeah, you can hold on to it. So it gets a 12. I don't know if we're gonna continue fishing. You guys are wet.
No, we're
I'd
done.
like to
I'm
continue
outta here.
fishing.
Are you immune to cold?
Oh,
Malcolm?
He's
I'm
resistant.
resistant to it normally, but what I can
Resistant.
do is use one of my. Oh, I don't have it in my sheet yet.
Pads.
But
He has a heat pad on the boat.
at level.
Wait, do you sit on a heat pad or do you like put it on top of your?
You could put it wherever you want.
I thought you like sit on top of it.
You put it where you need the heat.
Oh,
Oh yeah, here it is. That is in my sheet. I'll use that. So yes, I can make myself immune to it, but only for a minute.
You've had this
What,
since 3rd level?
I've never taken cold damage.
Oh, okay. I thought it said you could choose the type. I misread that.
It says for 10 minutes, so more than just a minute.
Yeah, 10.
Okay. And you're both sopping wet, but you're not too cold right now. You're fine.
Nice.
And it's been a minute, so the fish all fucking wake up and
Yeah.
swim back underwater.
Yeah. Oh, you got one. It's good padding of time, guys.
Yeah, great.
you're welcome.
Yeah, but now Sale's not gonna be
Wait.
here next week.
You know, this reminded me of like racial abilities. A drow can cast fairy fire and darkness once a day.
What?
Yeah. Not just dancing lights. I'm allowed to cast
Fairy
darkness and
fire?
fairy fire.
Wow.
Fairy fire would be pretty fucking useful.
What does that even do?
I think it like gives advantage on attacks.
Oh, it does. Oh, yeah, but like it is an action for me. So I don't know. But I should put those down.
Is that your level 5? Because don't
I'm not sure.
Hmm.
It doesn't really say.
I think you just have it.
I think it's just trait. Yeah, it's under traits. It's just there. They're not very,
Well,
they're not
alrighty
very big spells. What does darkness do?
Because like tieflings get spells at like level 3, 5, and 7, I think. But
Darkness makes a
It's just
area
innate.
of magic darkness. Like you can't
It says
see through
innate
it at all.
spellcasting. Innate spellcasting. The drow's spellcasting ability is Charisma. Spell save DC 11. It can innately cast the following spells requiring no material components. Blah blah blah. It says innately, so I just have it. I think from level 1. It's like level 1.
Well,
It's really
okay.
useful.
Good to
But
know.
I haven't had that for a while.
Are we trying to fish more with you guys sopping wet, or?
I love fishing. I'm gonna keep fishing if I can.
we've only got one boat. I guess I'll just sit here in misery.
I'll fish as
Oh,
well.
the misery.
Okay, whoever's fishing.
Every fish
Ash
wants
can
to
go
be better.
first. And he has Bardic.
And if you're doing any bait, say so.
Manatuna bait. Manatuna bait.
No bait for me.
Any tunas? Any tunas? Need some rations.
Instead of a manatuna, you feel a sharp tug.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Sharp.
It's
gonna be-
another knucklehead trout.
Oh.
So it's another
This fishing
contested roll.
I'll bardic that. Was it
Okay.
D8?
Yeah, you could roll a d8.
23.
All right, you pull it up.
Pog.
Easy. That was easy.
Yeah, they're rolling like shit.
Nice.
Would Ash have given me any bait? Or no?
I gave you a knucklehead. I gave you a manatuna bait.
I used that
One
in the
manatuna
first
bait.
one.
Oh.
Well, I guess I didn't catch a fish. Would it get consumed?
It gets consumed.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Would you have given
I only
me
have
another one?
knucklehead left. I only had 2 manatuna bait.
Would Ash give me a knucklehead one anyway?
Yeah, I really don't mind because I know they're about to spoil or whatever.
Okay, let's do a knucklehead trout.
Send it.
Okay, D20.
Get it?
What if he gets
2.
pulled in by the fucking knucklehead?
That would be so funny.
That's what you get.
Oh, okay.
Or, well, potentially get.
Okay, so I roll fishing
Gotta roll
checks.
for it.
That's my first one. That sucks.
Okay, it's a failure.
I have to get the next 2. Okay.
Okay.
Fuck! Opposite story of Sale.
You lose it.
It's rough.
No.
It falls off your line.
Alright.
And you decrease in fishing skills, so you're no longer proficient.
That would be funny. It's gone. Okay, Malcolm.
Right. Here we go.
Were you using bait at all?
Mana tuna
Got
bait.
one more bait left. I didn't give you a mana tuna bait.
Oh, I
Or
thought
do
you
you
did.
have one?
I thought
No,
you
I only
gave
had 2.
No, okay.
It's
I gave you a
I
knucklehead.
don't use one. That's fine. Oh yeah, and I don't want to roll for knuckleheads. I give it back.
Okay.
No bait.
Use it. Use it.
No bait. No
Use
bait.
the knucklehead.
No, I don't want to.
Well,
I don't
okay,
want
you
it.
I don't
get.
want it.
You feel a small tug on your line.
Pike. Give me a pike. Ah.
Got a little carp.
Loser.
All right, here we go. Victory. Victory. Oh wait, do I get it? I get it.
Yep.
Easy money.
Easily pull it out of the water.
I'm turning into quite the fisherman, wouldn't you say, Ash?
Talk to me when you've caught the mana urge. Oh, that's right, you can't, because he's already been caught by me.
There's only one?
Yep. 1 of 1.
Dang.
That's why we need to go to Red Waters and the Lake Dinashir, so I can continue my legendary path to the greatest fisherman 10,000 has ever seen.
Clifton pulls out his Fey Trout scale and just kind of admires it and then puts it away.
Was that in Lake Dinashir?
Yeah, that was the legendary.
The rainbow trout or whatever?
Yeah,
The
Fey Trout.
Well,
Oh, I want that Fey trout. We're gonna get that Fey trout.
And you still
Mark
don't
my
know
words,
what's
Clifton.
in red water.
yeah.
I hope it's like a red snapper. That would make sense.
And then there's even more water out,
Oh?
into the ocean.
Legendary
Ocean
There's
fishing.
fish. haven't even
Ocean
gotten there
flow
yet.
fishing. Ocean ice
Hog.
fishing. I want to go ice fishing one day where you just like cut a hole. We should do that one day too.
We should.
You can.
We're gonna do that one day.
Alright,
Mark my
we've been
words.
out here
So
for
we
a
go
couple
to,
hours now. Should we
when we
head
go
back?
to Angajuk Bell,
We'll go there eventually.
where the whale is on the map. You see it?
One day we can.
Oh, yeah. That's how we get to the Icewind.
Mm-hmm.
The Frostmaiden?
Yes, the Frostmaiden.
That's where she lives?
Yeah, off the shore there. They said there's an island or something. And the whale will guide us there. That's why there was a whale on them. They just brought that out.
Oh. There's like an orca that's gonna guide us to the Frostmaiden.
Anyway, Malcolm, I'm gonna need you to do another Constitution saving throw since you're still wet and cold.
Not me?
Wasn't
Do
Ash
I
still
need to?
wet too?
Well, I was asking Malcolm first.
Okay.
Oh.
You're fine, Malcolm. Are you immune to cold? Well, it doesn't matter. Okay, you're good.
I think he's just resistant.
I'm resistant normally.
Well, I was asking Ash.
Oh.
I'm not
I don't-
immune to anything other than
I don't think anyone in our party has any resistances besides Sail being cold, and I think Tieflings have
actually have
fire resistance or
the
something.
only thing that you should know is that I have sunlight sensitivity, so I get
Well, good thing
disadvantage
there's
on
none of that
on
there.
attack and wisdom rolls when there's sunlight.
That's what makes Drow so busted in this, but
Yeah,
once we reach the end of the campaign and we succeed, you're suddenly
I'm
shit.
retiring. I'm gonna retire. I'm gonna like start a fight and I'm just gonna be like so fucking useless all of a sudden. I'll be like, what the fuck is happening?
Who says you're ever gonna
I'm
bring
not used
back
to the sun in my eyes.
We're gonna bring back the sun metas, don't even fuck around.
All right. Well, are you guys done with fishing, or are you doing it for another hour?
We're done.
We're done.
Okay. Okay, then after 2 hours, you guys return back to Termalaine. And since it's late at night, everyone's kind of retired to their tents.
Great filler episode, guys. Great
Yeah.
filler episode.
Anything else you guys do before we want to end the session maybe here? Because we might as well end it here now.
Yeah. I should say
Um,
we had. Do we want to like just go to sleep and get our stuff packed to leave for?
I think I would cast Sending to Pavu again. And be like,
Okay.
we're heading out from 10 towns tomorrow. We will be there in 4 or 5 days. Kapanuk will be with us. That'll be my message.
Alright. You'll get a very loud response back. Great! See you then!
This is like Pokemon when Ash is about to go to the Great Tournament.
Off to bed.
Alright, so you guys,
Long rest.
there are no inns or anything, so do you just set up like another tent, or?
I guess we'd have fucking alarms. A fuzz standing out or whatever.
Alright, then you guys have another long rest. And then we'll end the session with you guys waking up the next morning.
I have
Okay.
full hit dice now.
And then we'll